Damn it! Did I close out the intro? Fuck it. Fuck.
Just play
Well, that
again.
was a big fuck up.
We're good.
My bad.
Hello.
Play it again. Play it again.
I'm trying to. I can't play. Let's see here. How do you play it again?
I think you click
How do
on
we
it,
do it?
or we could just start. And it's
Yeah,
fine.
just start. Go ahead.
Okay, whatever. Well, if we're gonna start, I gotta do this.
It's that time again.
So remember the Alamo?
To do another one of our cute little skits?
Oh, Oscar streams! Yay! Yay! Let's see here. Fuck it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our new Cool Kids live stream. We are here to talk about the Oscars once again. I know that we've been doing this every year, and now we're doing it again for the 98th Oscars. And Devin will be joining on a little bit later. He's running a little bit late. He had to stay late for work or something. So, but he will hop on. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and read off what his picks were. And what's up, Joey? How you doing, man? So yeah, you guys know how this all works. We're going to go down the list. We're going to go down with what we would love to see win for each category. We'd love to see win, and what we think the Oscars will choose. So you've seen this cycle 100 times, and I'm going to read off every nominee that I could possibly do. So assuming I can not be an idiot, and let me see if I can go on Wikipedia. 98th Academy Award. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. There we go. All right, so we are going to first start off with Best Supporting Actor. And the nominees are Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi from Frankenstein, Delroy Lindo from Sinners, Sean Penn from One Battle After Another, and Stellan Skarsgård from Sentimental Value. Now, for me, my personal choice, honestly, would be Benicio del Toro. I think he did an amazing job. He is very underrated. You know, he's a really great actor. I would love to see him win. Unfortunately, that's more highly unlikely going to win. So I think if I had to go with what the prediction would be, I'm going to say Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. So either way, I think it's going to go to it. And I'll let for the next one. Mark, your picks? You're muted.
You're on mute, Mark.
Best Supporting Actor?
Yes.
Yeah, it's you know what? I mean, I keep saying it should be Delroy Lindo. I would love for it to be Delroy Lindo. It's going to be Sean Penn. I mean, it's not even that he doesn't deserve it. He does. I mean, he did a fantastic. I mean, the whole time I was talking about I was telling Jamie when we were watching it, what a fantastic job he was doing. But I mean, you know, anyway, so it's going to be. I mean, I would really just love to see Delroy Lindo win because I mean, how many more chances is that guy going to get? So I mean, it's going to be. I would love for it to be Delroy Lindo, but it's going to be Sean Penn. So anyway, moving on.
All right. John.
Oh, it's me.
Okay,
All right.
Austin. We'll let Austin go next. Yeah.
So this year is my favorite guessing game of the entire year, where I just say, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna throw names in a hat and see which ones deserve the plastic cup painted yellow." So for best supporting actor, as personally who I want Jacob Elordi to win. I think his performance in Frankenstein was very, very good. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen because I think that realistically, Delroy Lindo will probably win best supporting actor because just spoiler on my list, a lot of Sinners awards are going to get a lot of Sinners in One Battle After Another. That are going to have a lot of nominations on my list because you know what? Because let's be honest, the Oscars really love those Oscar movies. So and you know what? Sinners might not win the ones that matter, but it will win Best Supporting Actor. So here's to hoping it will win.
For me, I also agree that I think Jacob Elordi should win. I think he gave the best performance out of everybody there, and I thought he did a wonderful job. Just watching the film again, I think he gave just like that ending monologue was just brilliant. That was just sort of a just give him the fucking Oscar at this point. However, due to the fact that Frankenstein is a horror movie and they don't like horror movies that much unless, it's Sinners, it's probably not going to get it. And unfortunately, it's probably going to go to Sean Penn, even though I do believe he gave the weakest performance out of the 5 I've seen. Because that was one of the few categories where I have seen every performance. This isn't just me hating One Battle After Another, by the way. I do think Benicio del Toro gave a much better performance. And so yeah, I think honestly, pretty much I think every other, every other person should win, but it's gonna go to Sean Penn because reasons. Because he won the SAG award, probably.
And then yeah. And then for Devin, his let me pull up his so Devin said that for best actor he would want Jacob Elordi to be to win, and he also thinks it will be Jacob Elordi. So according to what it says, and Joey here has said that he thinks it should be Stellan Skarsgård, but he predicts Sean Penn. And I wouldn't be upset if Stellan Skarsgård won because he did a fantastic job in Sentimental Value.
He's the next most likely choice, I think. I think if it's not going to go to Sean Penn, then it would go to Stellan Skarsgård.
Then Stellan Skarsgård, yeah, I wouldn't be upset. I wouldn't be upset with that at all. So, all right. So now we're ready to move on. Let me pull this up. Okay. So next one is did I do? Oh shit. Next one is Best Actress, and the nominees for
supporting or regular actress?
Supporting actress. I can't speak today. Supporting actress. My bad.
Today.
All right, and the nominees are Ellie Fanning from Sentimental Value, Inga. On me, Mouse Q from Sinners, and Tanya. Those names. What? Do what?
You kind of ducked out a little bit.
Okay. Okay then, but did I? So Ella Fanning from Sentimental Value, Inga is daughter from Sentimental Value, Amy Madigan from Weapons, Wunmi Moskow from Sinners, and Tanya Taylor from One Battle After Another. So I personally would want to see Ellie Fanning get this one from Sentimental Value. She did an amazing job. I would love to see her win. However, it's going to be a tough call between Amy Madigan and Tanya Taylor, but I'm thinking it's more like going slightly into Amy Madigan's favor. So I went again for what I think will win, and Ellie Fanning for what I would love to see win. Mark?
Amy Madigan. I want Amy Madigan to win, and Amy Madigan will win. This is one of the almost sure bets.
Okay.
She's going to win. Yeah.
Mhm.
And she
Austin?
absolutely deserves it too. She was fucking amazing.
You know, I also want Amy Madigan to win. I think she was really fucking scary as Gladys. Unfortunately, however, I don't think that's going to be the case because no, everybody, because the Oscars just really wants all the awards for this one movie. I think Tiana Taylor is probably more than likely going to win Best Supporting Actress for One Battle After Another because, you know, it's One Battle After Another, and the Oscars really likes One Battle After Another, guys. So guess what? I think it's probably going to win. I don't know why it loves it so much, but fuck it. She's probably going to win.
For me, I want Amy Madigan to win. And initially I was with Austin, and I think Tiana Taylor was going to win. But now that Amy Madigan has won the SAG award for it, I'm thinking now it's probably going to go to Amy Madigan because I think she's won more awards than Tiana Taylor, which doesn't automatically mean like anything, but it seems like the favorability seems to be going towards Amy Madigan. So I think I believe Amy Madigan should win, and I think Amy Madigan is going to win. So
Yeah, gotcha. And then for his pick for Best Supporting Actress, he put Amy Madigan for both. And let me see what Joey put down. And he too wants Ellie Fanning to win. My man. But he predicts that Woomy from Sinners will win. So, okay.
which I would not mind. I think Wunmi Mosaku could also get it. And I would not mind because a win for Sinners is a win for horror. So that's good with me.
Gotcha. All right. So moving on to the next category would be Best Production Design. And the nominees for Best Production Design are as follows. I'm going to have to go all the way down here. Shit. There we go. Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Bow After Another, and Sinners. For me, I'm going to say that I'm going to put down. I'm going to go with Frankenstein for both of them. Frankenstein, the sets look amazing. The production, it looks fantastic. Maybe you can say Sinners might be a close second, but I'm sorry. I'm thinking it will go to Frankenstein. So, Mark?
Yeah, Frankenstein. It's going to go to Frankenstein, and it deserves it. It does. I mean, the production design was really, really fantastic in that film the whole time. I was thinking just how, it drew from a lot from the original Frankenstein and everything with the castle and the whole bank of power things from which to power his machine and everything. Yeah, really, really good production design. So, yeah, I mean, it looks fantastic. So. And plus the way Jacob, well, I mean, that's not part of the production design, but still. But the production design, absolutely deserves it for production design.
Austin?
You know, I also agree. I would like to see Frankenstein win Best Production Design. I mean, man, Del Toro really, his visuals are always on point, and I think Frankenstein looked very good. Unfortunately, I'm gonna go Sinners, though. I think realistically, Sinners more than likely will have the edge here. I mean, I wouldn't be. Granted, I wouldn't be upset at all if Sinners won because it also looks very good. But I do think Frankenstein should win here. I just think realistically, I think Sinners will probably edge it out.
So I agree. I want Frankenstein to win, but I just feel I just think Frankenstein, it's going to be the case where it's going to be nominated, but it's like going to win maybe like one award at most. So I'm thinking that Sinners is probably going to get it. However, I really, really want Frankenstein to win. It just looked absolutely amazing and beautiful. But Sinners also great. Production design was great. So I think it'll go to that.
And for Devin's picks, he said Frankenstein for both. Now let's see what we can find for Joey. And Joey said that he should he does think that Frankenstein will win, and he does want it to win. So, yep. Alrighty. So now we move on to the next category, which is Best Original Screenplay. So for mine, that's right. I gotta talk about the nominees. Okay, here we go. Original screenplay. So the nominees are Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I honestly would say that as much as I love Sentimental Value, that was like my favorite, one of my favorite films that was in my top 3 favorite films of last year. And I'll get to those picks later. I'm thinking original screenplay. I'm going to say Sinners for both. Because that screenplay was just amazing. I'm going to say it right now. Yeah, Sinners. It will. I do think that that was a better screenplay, and I think it will win. So. Okay.
Yeah, and I agree. It's going to be Sinners. Yeah. Sinners is like a lock here in this category. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to be Sinners. So, I think the biggest question tonight is going to be, I mean, this may be an aside, but which one is going to win more Oscars, one battle after another, or Sinners? So, I mean, geez. So, I mean, I think there are other.
We'll talk about that we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so we'll leave that for later. But I mean, let's say. But yeah, for best original screenplay, Sinners for sure.
I'm just going to echo everybody else. I think Sinners is going to win flat out, and then Sinners will more than likely win. So, go Sinners.
I am the man on an island, apparently. So do I think Sinners is going to win? Absolutely. Excellent. Not saying it shouldn't. However, I prefer Marty Supreme. I would want that to win. I would love to see Marty Supreme win. I thought that was an amazing screenplay. However, Sinners is going to get it, and I'm not complaining. Like Sinners, I think it's more than deserving. I thought it was an excellent screenplay. Very well done. However, I slightly prefer Marty Supreme, but that's just me.
That's
fair.
That's
Those are
fine.
really
It's
good.
like by a hair. It's like by a hair.
Yeah.
It's
But if
like-
I had to pick a
it's like
second,
so close.
Exactly. They're both really good screenplays.
That's honestly how it was. That was honestly how it was. That's how it was for me and Sentimental Value. Like I think Sentimental Value, like that was like my favorite. That was like in my top 3, like I said. But I think Sinners had the slight edge over the screenplay, But it was like very hard. So if I had a second pick, it would easily be than Sentimental Value. So, and now we move on to Devin's, and he put down Sentimental Value for both. And then let's see if we could find. And Joey, he said that he would want Sentimental Value to win, but he predicts Sinners. Yeah. So. All right. And now we move on to the other screenplay, which is Best Adapted Screenplay. And the nominees for Best Adapted Screenplay are Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Bow After Another, and Train Dreams. So for me, I honestly said, John's going to hate me for this, but I'm going to say One Battle After Another for both. I think that was a really good screenplay, and I think it pretty much deserves it. I know. John wants to crucify me for that.
Bro, I already know that
All
One
right.
Battle After Another is going to win a lot of awards, so I'm not offended. I know what the Academy.
Oh, I know,
likes,
I know,
and
I
that's
know.
Right up their alley. So
I mean,
just because I hate the
I mean,
movie doesn't
dude,
mean that's fair. You're good,
I'm
man.
just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, dude. So, Mark.
Yeah, it's going to One Battle After Another for both for me, because I mean, I really love that movie. That was, Jamie said that was a favorite one of hers that, she saw too, with me at least. Anyway, she didn't see Sinners with me. So, but of the ones we saw, that was her favorite too. And it was like my second favorite movie of the year, pretty much. It was up there for me. No, it was my second. My second was Weapons, but it was up there for me. So, I mean, great film, and yeah, probably deserves it for best adapted screenplay. Yeah, it's gonna win.
Okay.
So I really want Frankenstein to win adapted screenplay, mainly because I think we need to fucking get some variety in this shit. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any fucking variety because, of course, the Oscars will be given to One Battle After Another. Why? Because they really love One Battle After Another. Why do they love One Battle After Another? Who knows? We'll find out at the awards ceremony, probably. But there we go. That's what's probably going to win, even though Frankenstein should win.
I agree. I think Frankenstein should win. Even though it's like the 400th Frankenstein adaptation, Del Toro still managed to bring his A game, make one of his best films, make an ironclad, amazing screenplay that I think Mary Shelley would be proud of. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not. But that whole screenplay was just brilliantly executed, paced well. Dialogue was great. Like, everything about that screenplay was great. And for everybody saying, oh, it's fucking so on the nose, it's like, you don't understand Victorian melodrama, you dumb fuck. Anyway, that's just a bit of a side rant. But I think it's going to go to One Battle After Another, because that's like Sinners and One Battle After Another, as we keep saying. It's like those are it's like which one at this point. So
it's like neck and
the
neck.
fact both are nominated for screenplay for different screenplay awards. It's one Sinners, one's One Battle After Another. Both are gonna get it, and so yeah, that seems to be obvious. But I would love if Frankenstein won, because what Del Toro did with that film was just
Okay. All right. So now for Devin's picks, he put down that he would love to see Frankenstein win adapted screenplay. But oh, wow, this is a surprise. He thinks it's going to go to Hamnet. Okay. That's kind of a surprise. Wasn't expecting that. All right. And now let's see what Joey has. And he says that he wants Train Dreams to win, but he predicts it will be One Battle After Another. All right. So now we move on to probably one of the more obvious categories for this one. We'll next is Best Visual Effects. And the award, and the nominees for Best Visual Effects are as follows. Avatar, Fire and Ash, F1, Jurassic World Rebirth for some reason, The Lost Bus, and Sinners.
Do we even need to fucking talk about this? Do we even? We know what
Avatar.
It's Avatar.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fucking Avatar.
No,
we all
no
know
doubt it will be Avatar. This is not even up for debate. It's Avatar
like
does.
Here,
Avatar is all of our picks, and they deserve
dunk on Avatar. But the thing is, the one thing you can't dunk on for those movies is the special effects, because the special effects are fucking amazing.
I've
James
said this
Cameron
before, and I'll say
I've
said this before. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. The day an Avatar movie loses best special effects is the day that pigs fly.
I should have been a dick, and
This
I should
is
have
not even up for, honestly.
As a troll job, I should have put Jurassic World Rebirth as the thing that was going to win, but realistically, I couldn't even fucking do that with a straight face.
Yeah.
So you know what?
Avatar
wins. Fucking,
it's going to be Avatar. I can't imagine
And
anything
while we're on
else
this
winning. Maybe F1, but come on,
not even close. It's not even close.
No, it's
and
not.
While we're on the subject, can we talk
I
about
maybe, honestly, I thought that maybe, what is his name? The Lost Bus they might give it to The Lost Bus just because it was about the California fires. But like, no, there's no damn way they're going to give it to. I mean, this James Cameron owns this category and has even before Avatar. I mean, this guy owns this.
However, not to say that some other like special effects driven movies are like F1 special effects are amazing. Apparently, a lot of that was CGI. I didn't even realize that, so that's good. When you have invisible CGI, that's really good. So you do have that. From what I saw of Lost Bus, from like the trailers, the fires looked realistic and it looked good.
Yeah.
Jurassic World is the outlier because those effects look like dog shit, but like, you know, they're fucking stupid. But like pretty much all the other nominations, it's like not saying it's like, oh, like everything else sucks. Because like everyone else has like, well, except Jurassic World, they all have good effects. So we're just saying like Avatar is just the easy win. Like that's like the low hanging fruit of like, yeah, of course. Just give it to James Cameron right there. Like, not even the people who actually did
something
the
happened.
just give it to James Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, while we're on this subject, John, do you and I want to talk about the obvious snub of the room?
Maybe. I don't know.
Look, Mark, I know how you hate this movie so much. I say whatever you want about the directing, the writing, the characters, whatever. But Superman, are you telling me the visuals in Superman were bad? Are you seriously telling me the visuals in Superman were bad?
I mean, I didn't care for the color scheme, but that's not the special
But
effect.
like,
I mean,
let's just say in terms of comparison, like if you had to pick one, gun to your actually, you know what? Because if I say gun to your head, you'll say pull the trigger. So gun to one of your kids' heads. If you had to pick for best that fifth spot, what would you pick? Superman or Jurassic World Rebirth?
I would say it deserves it more than Jurassic World Rebirth. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's all we're saying.
yeah, I would
Exactly.
say
I know
it
you don't
deserves
like the movie. That's fine.
That's
We're not
all we're
condemning
saying.
you, blah blah blah.
We-
We were
yeah,
just
we-
curious to know.
yeah,
your
we
opinion.
know you- we know you-
I would say it deserves it more than Jurassic World Rebirth at least. No, so, I mean, I would say it
No.
deserves the but I mean, it does
You know what?
deserve
None of them
nomination
deserve
better than
best visual
Jurassic World Rebirth.
effects. You know what does deserve best visual effects?
War of
What?
Worlds.
Oh yeah.
World of-
I on it. No joke, Austin. I thought you were going to say the Minecraft movie.
If there was a best,
You know, that should have been nominated. I'm sorry. What the
If there
fuck?
was a best ironic comedy category, that film would clean up, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Jeez, that was some of the funniest shit. Like, I can't hate that movie. Like, oh my god.
We shall mine, then we shall craft. Let's Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Oh my god.
We have to craft
Anyway.
in the mines.
Before we spend too much time on
Yeah.
this, let's move on to
And
the next
let's-
category.
And then obviously,
Avatar.
and then
We don't
obviously
even
Joey
need
agrees.
nothing else. You just
Joey's
boom,
right.
Avatar. There you
Yeah.
go.
Let's move on.
All
Let's
right,
move on.
moving on. So now we go from visual effects to best sound. And the nominees for best sound are as follows. Assuming I can pull it up here. There it is. F1, Frankenstein, One Bow After Another, Sinners, and Surratt. And for what I said, and for my picks, I said that I'm gonna go with F1 for both. You know,
Mm,
I'm gonna go with F1 for both because it's because it's about racing. It's a loud movie. I know that loudest doesn't automatically mean the automatic winner. Just look at the zone of interest. It's more on how it's utilized. But I think how the sound was worked into it, it just works so brilliantly. So I'm going to say F1 for both.
Oh, sorry. Mine. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Mine. This is for best sound. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to
Yes.
see Sinners win it, but it's going to be F1. So, yeah, that's it. I mean, it doesn't not deserve it. So, I mean, the sound was great there. I was actually kind of on the borderline with this. I just went with Sinners because I love the film. But, I mean, But F1 was really great too. So I mean, F1 did have some fantastic sound. So I mean, for best sound, I'd say yeah, probably deserves it. Can't be mad at that. Go ahead, Austin.
You know what? I agree with everybody. I really want F1 to win. F1 was my sleeper pick of 2025. The sound really is good. Unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna fucking happen. You want to know why? Because the Oscars wants it to go to one battle after another. Why do they love one battle after another so much? Who knows? Will we find out during the Oscars? Probably not. But guess what? That's what's going to happen. One battle after another is going to get another award because it's going to win all the awards because they really like one battle after another.
Yeah.
So I agree with Rob. I want F1 to win, and I think F1 is going to win. The sound in that movie was just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Saw
it in theaters too, so I mean.
Yeah, I mean, seeing it in theaters definitely helped. I saw it in Dolby, so saw. Especially, it was even funnier, and I've mentioned this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this to you guys, but it's also really funny because my theater kept fucking up the movie, and initially when they started playing the movie, the sound didn't show up. So they had to like rewind it and then like do some like fancy whatever bullshit to like bring the sound back in, and then the movie started fine with the sound. So just kind of ironic that we're talking about best sound in F1. So
yeah,
it's just like F1 was just that from a sound point of view, it was excellent. Like that last, I mean, kind of spoiler for the movie, but like towards the last, like when Sonny is about to, win the race, and he reaches that point of euphoria that he was talking about earlier on in the movie, where just everything else was just silent. Oh God, chills down my spine. So brilliant with how it utilizes sound. And side note, because I won't be able to talk about this because we don't have a review scheduled for it. However, if we're talking about amazing sound, I know it'll never be nominated, but holy fucking fuck, the sound for Undertone movie I just saw yesterday. Holy fucking fuck. The sound mixer deserves every Oscar on planet Earth for the sound in that fucking movie. Side note. But we're not here to talk about that. I just needed to mention that because holy fuck, that movie sound is one of the many brilliant things about Undertone. Go watch Undertone. Don't listen to the bad reviews. Undertone is absolutely fucking amazing.
I'm watching it tomorrow.
Fuck all the bad reviews.
Yeah,
anyway,
I'm taking Jackson tomorrow.
Hell yeah. But
I'm
anyway,
gonna see
note,
it. I'm gonna see it next.
Oh, look who's here!
Up, and look who's here!
Oh,
Hey.
Somebody's cold.
Yay!
My man.
I'll take my applause.
No.
It looks like
All right,
he
hold
got
on.
bitch slapped.
Crickets
a bunch of
chirping.
times.
I want to see it too. But, yeah. But like Joey said, I'm with Joey. I want Sinners to win, but I predict F1. So
Anyway, Devin,
Joel.
what's your stuff for sound? You just got in before we moved on, so
yeah.
I would like it to go to F1 because the sound in that movie, pitch perfect. I think they might give it to one battle after another.
I think they're going to give it to F1. This one's pretty much, easy call for F1.
It's got.
It seems like every one this year is either a lock or a toss-up. I mean, there aren't,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there are a lot of just locks. It's not just best VFX and best actress. Those are definitely locks, but there's several others.
And we'll get to best actress later.
Yeah. We'll get to that later. So, all right.
Did you read? Did you read any of my?
All right then. So
any of my picks while I was gone?
now-
we read
all of them. You're good.
yeah, I said your
Awesome.
picks. Yeah, I said your picks. All right. So the next category is best live action short, and the nominees for best live action short are having to wake up my phone. Oh, here
I
it
didn't
is.
see that one.
Butcher Stain. What?
I have to wake up my phone. I didn't know that was a short.
That sounds like a short film, honestly.
It does.
Yeah, you didn't know that? And you call yourself an Oscar fan. I'm just kidding. Anyway, best live action short. And the nominees are Butcher Stain, A Friend of Dorothy, Jane Austen's period drama, The Singers, and Two People Exchanging Saliva. Or as I like to call it, How to Get Herpes. Anyway, so for my picks, I'm going to say that I would love to see A Friend of Dorothy win, because that was actually my favorite of the 5 nominees. However, I'm thinking it's going to go to Butcher Stain because of of its political commentary, and that's the kind of thing the Oscars will eat up, So I'm going to say they'll go with Butcher Stain, but I would love for A Friend of Dorothy to get it. All right, Mark.
I really want Two People Exchanging Saliva to win it, and I think it's going to win it. I think it could go to Friend of Dorothy as a spoiler. I think that could be the spoiler, but I think it's going to be Two People Exchanging from Saliva. And I really, really like that movie. That was a really, really sweet movie and a nice little star-crossed lovers story there, So, I mean, but yeah, really
What happened to the? Hold on, wait. What happened to the background? Shit.
I don't know.
Something happened. Hold on.
There we go.
Hold on. What? There we go.
There we
Much
go.
better.
You're good. Because I think you changed your brand. That's why.
Oh,
You're good.
Okay. All right. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot.
That's fine.
It's under Devin's brand, not mine.
Oh yeah, because I was
right.
making all the banners, which I still need to finish.
Yeah, and you. That's all right. That's all right. We'll just leave it for now. All right. Anyway,
Moving on.
Devin, what's your picks?
I'm with you, Rob. I really liked A Friend of Dorothy's. I thought that one was so sweet. I want that to win. I think they're going to give it to Two People Exchanging Saliva. It's just one of those things that's just up the Oscars alley. I mean, I've enjoyed most of the shorts, except for Jane Austen's period drama. I thought that one was so fucking stupid. Like, I don't know why they nominated that.
Oh, I thought that was hilarious. Dear God, that was fucking hilarious.
That one's all right. I thought that one was all right. I didn't hate that one.
I mean, you guys,
I was laughing my ass off the whole time.
You guys know my style of humor, so obviously that one didn't buy for me.
Okay, Austin.
All right. So honestly, I would really like A Friend of Dorothy to win. I thought it was actually a nice breath of fresh air compared to a lot of the very heavy shorts that were there. It wasn't very artsy or cutesy. It felt like it almost felt like more down to earth. I really liked the nice tone of everything. I do think Butcher Stain probably will win though, because I do think that because it does have that kind of little bit of like that message of the political message there. I do think it'll probably win because it is a little like I think the Oscars would do something like that, but well.
For me,
Okay.
I just picked the two most likely shorts to win because I haven't seen them. So for like to see win, and think will win, I picked The Singers and Two People Exchanging Saliva because those were the two most in terms of like the predictions that I like all the websites that I've looked at. Those were like usually the top two. So I just picked both of those. That's all.
All right. And let's see, and Joey says that his prediction would be A Friend of Dorothy. Nice. Awesome, man. All right. So now we go from live action short. Wait, what the fuck? To animated short. And the nominees for animated short are as follows: Butterfly, Forever Green, The Girl Who Cried Purples, Retirement Plan, and The Three Sisters. And for mine, I honestly would, my personal pick would actually be Butterfly. Or as I like to call it, you're my butterfly, sugar, baby. Sorry, I had to make that
My
joke.
lady, go on my pretty baby, you make you
But I would love
shake,
for it to
you
go
make
to.
me go
I would love
crazy.
for it to go to. So I would love for Butterfly to win. Unfortunately, I don't think that is going to win. Honestly, something just tells me that The Girl Who Cried Pearls is going to go into the Oscars' favor. It pretty much is stop motion. It's something that would really up their alley. Not to mention, I know that we can't. I know that a lot of these shorts are actually very hard to predict because other award shows don't really have these kinds of categories. The closest one I could think of is the animated short because it's like a category at the Annie Awards. And this was actually the only one that was actually nominated, even though it didn't win, because at the Annie Awards, the animated shorts, the only one that got nominated for Annie and an Oscar was The Girl Who Cried Pearls. And that's another reason why I'm going for that one. The other 4 didn't get nominated. But yeah, I'm going to say personal pick, Butterfly, and what I think will win is The Girl Who Cried Pearls.
Well, I think it's I predict Butterfly, and I want Butterfly to win, and I think it's going to be Butterfly. So I mean, it's got a lot going for it. Yeah, the experts seem to like it, so yeah, I think it's going to be Butterfly.
Butterfly was also my favorite of the shorts. It had the best animation of all of them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think they might give it to Retirement Plan.
I don't think so.
Oh God, ew.
I don't know. I guess for like its life of retirement, and I think some people would probably relate to that, like a lot of older people, maybe.
Well,
I don't know. That was
Mark
I could sort of relate to it, but I mean,
I was going to say this guy.
it's like
This guy.
okay, this is just a long ass list. I mean, come on. I mean, we get the point. Yeah, you know, don't wait until you retire to live your life. I mean, yeah, blah blah blah. Oh shit.
All right, Austin.
All right. So realistic, I mean, I would like to see Butterfly win. I think Butterfly out of all of them was probably one of the better. I think it was probably the best out of all of them. I think The Girl Who Cried Pearls I thought was another very, very good one. So really, I mean, I think that Butterfly I would personally want to win because I think the animation style compared to everything else I think was very more like creative and out there. Like I'm a big fan of the watercolors. Unfortunately, though, I do think they might give this to Forever Green because it has that animation style that'll make the Oscars go, "Oh my God, guys! Look, this is a very artsy fartsy animation thing." And also, they're like, "We gotta support the environment. Support the environment. We gotta look at that little tree, even though it killed the bear, even though it killed the tree. But that message."
Man, fuck that bear. That bear is a piece
I
of
agree.
shit. That bear just treated his tree mom like shit. Just went off and just treated her like shit. Basically pissed on her leg and shit. Just went off and did whatever. Oh, give your life to fucking save me. Cost his mom, his tree mom, his fucking her fucking life. It's like, fuck you, man. Jesus. God, what an asshole.
All right, John.
So similar with live action short, I just picked the top 2 contenders out of all the prediction sites that I've seen, and I picked for like to see win and think will win is Butterfly and The Girl Who Cried Pearls. So I'm a point whore, okay? I'm here to fucking win, all right? So I'm trying my best. I've been failing all the other years, so I'm trying to be a point whore up in this bitch, all right?
When Austin, who hasn't even seen, when Austin, who last year, who pretty much got more points, and even though the majority of them were guesses, that's saying a lot. But in all honesty, I would say because I mean, Forever Green, it was cute. My least favorite out of those picks would be the Three Sisters. Honestly, the Three
didn't
Sisters
like that
is
one.
my least favorite. I didn't like.
Honestly,
I
there were
hated
only
that
2
one.
I really liked. There were only 2 I really liked, and that was The Girl Who Cried Pearls and Butterfly.
Yeah.
I mean, Retirement Plan wasn't bad. It was okay. It was just kind of, it was just kind of repetitive after a while. And but the other 2 were just bad. I didn't care for Forever Green or for I
The
thought
Three
the
Sisters.
animation style was really dumb in Forever Green, just kind of childish looking.
The three sisters. All it is just three women being horny for this one guy. That's all it
Stupid.
is.
It's
No,
like
I think you
women
guys
written by
just hate
men.
women. That's what it is. I think you guys just hate women.
No, I think whoever wrote that hated. I mean, Jesus. I mean,
And the guy wasn't even good looking either. So, like,
No.
realistically,
Hey,
No.
you know what? Okay, here's the thing. All right, you'd be shocked about some women that are into some of the fucking ugliest dudes. For instance,
That's true.
my sister like goes fucking insane. Like she loves him. Oh my god, he's so blah blah blah. For Jesse Plemons, bro looks like a toe, and she's like, "Oh my god, I need Jesse." Like, why?
hey, this
Like,
dude
Henry
got
Cavill is
Kirsten
right
Dunst,
fucking
man.
there.
That dude
Making
got Kirsten
fucking
Dunst.
straight dudes question their sexuality, and you're
That
telling me
dude
that
pulled.
Mr.
Hey, that dude
Kirsten
pulled Kirsten
Dunst
Dunst.
is your love of your life? Get the fuck out of here.
Jesse
And there was,
Plemons pulled
I
Kirsten
remember
Dunst. I
another
mean, hey,
chick. She's like, "Oh, I find Nick Kroll so hot." In what universe? Nick Kroll is a chode with lips. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you'd be shocked
A
with,
chode with
what
lips.
what things women are into. Okay, not all of them pick the obvious choices.
oh
Just
god,
saying.
dude, Nick Kroll has like a 5 head. What the fuck?
Yeah. Another chick,
Alright.
another guy that my sister liked was fucking Pete Davidson. Another fucking
Ew.
chode with lips. Like, I get
Well,
he has
there's
a
a reason-
monster
there's
cock,
another
but that
reason
doesn't
why
make
we
him
like him.
attractive.
there's another reason why he's popular though. So although
Yeah,
he
I
can't-
know, because he has like a
All
fucking
right, are
10-inch schlong. Life ain't fair.
Yeah. Okay, are we ready to move on?
Yep.
He's more of a
Not
All
the
non.
right, so
schlong
now we
fuck.
are ready to move on to another obvious one, and that's going to be Best Original Song.
Mhm.
And the nominees for Best Original Song are as follows. Okay, here it is. Dear Me from Diane
God.
Warren, Relentless. Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters. I Lied to You from Sinners. Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verde, and Train Dreams from Train Dreams. This is an easy one. I'm putting gold. Like, I know that as much as I like I Lied to You, Golden is just, well, golden, you know. And I'm not just saying that because I love the movie and it was my favorite. It's just golden. What more can I say? I'm
I
putting
think
it
at
down
this
to
point-
both.
I'm just praying, and I don't think they will. Sorry to interrupt, but the only thing I hope for is that they don't give fucking Diane Warren a pity Oscar. That's the only thing I hope for, since this bitch has been nominated like 400,000 times. So they're like, okay, we'll
If there was
finally
any-
give you one.
If there was any
that's the only
time
thing I
of if there was any time to give Diane Warren any kind of pity Oscar, it would be last year. But then again, that's only because the other nominees sucked. The nominee, all the original songs nominees were sucked, and the one
Yeah.
song
John
that
song
should
was
have been
good.
nominated got stuck. Huh?
I like the Elton John song. That's it.
Yeah, that was more. That's one of his more forgettable ones, I thought.
I mean, it's better than.
I can't even
It's
remember.
That's
not
bullshit.
really saying much, so but
But I mean,
Anyway.
it's what my go. Yeah,
Yep. Sorry.
Yes.
I didn't mean to interrupt.
yeah, golden. I mean, period. That's all that need to be said. Next, Devin.
It's definitely going to go to Golden. I mean, that song like topped all like that topped all like the Billboard charts. It's a great song. Don't get me wrong. I would like it to go to I Lie to You, because not only is that song fantastic, but the whole like visuals of
Yeah.
that song sequence.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But I mean, I had this.
Breathtaking.
You know what? And I agree with you, Devin. That I love that song. It's very, very. It was very, very close to me. But I had to think about it. If you divorce the song from just the scenes,
That's
just
exactly.
listen to the song. Golden is a fucking
exactly
bang.
for me.
That's why you
Golden.
gotta like. I'd love to see I Lied to You win as well. That's my prediction until
Yeah.
Austin comes back. But I'd love to see I Lied to You win, because I just think that was a great song. I think it was a great part of Sinners, and even outside of the visuals and how it like starts the whole like, oh, this is where the vampires enter and blah blah blah. I would love to see that
Yeah.
win. I think that was
Mhm.
great, but it's going to go to Golden. Again, the only reason I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters is out of spite. I'm just spiting Rob at this point. So, that's the only thing I'm like at this point. But it's
Neo,
gonna go to
boy.
Golden, which is not a bad thing. Like it's fine. Like, cool. I don't mind
Neo
K-pop
wanting
winning.
Ted Lasso.
I don't mind it.
I look down on you in shame.
Yeah, and I look
Neo
up on
avoiding
you with
Ted
my middle
Lasso.
fucking finger.
You know what? I can't even be mad at you because I do that all the time. You know I
Yeah.
do. I do that with
Yeah, the guy who sees the greatest show you're not watching, and you're already like, well, now I'm never
Exactly.
gonna fucking watch it. So,
Exactly. That's why I will never watch Ted Lasso.
So
It was always
maybe
amazing.
I'll eventually maybe when the sequel comes out, maybe I'll finally sit down and watch it. But for now, I'm just fighting Rob because I know he's mad with that.
Or you'll buy
with the fact that I
Or you'll
haven't
buy the
seen it.
Criterion.
Joey's right. Joey's right. She's become a joke. She's become a parody of herself.
It's like maybe you know who I'm talking about, Mark. There was like that chick who like kept getting like nominated for Emmys for a soap opera.
Yes. Susan
Catherine
Lucci.
something, right?
Susan Lucci.
Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Like she kept getting nominated like
Uh-huh.
400 times. She finally won for like 1 year after like being
Yeah.
nominated a bunch. Like
She
I'm not
won
even
nominated,
joking.
like,
Like
15,
at least
16
20 to
years in a
30
row.
times she got nominated for like
Yeah.
Young and the Restless, General Hospital, whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
And then she finally won, and then the rest of her career she kept getting nominated and then never won. So
Yeah.
it's just like that's what it reminds me of. Although in this
All right.
case, Diane Warren still has not won an Oscar. So
Yeah. Exactly.
Fuck
It's-
Diane
Okay,
Warren.
let's let,
Me
uh,
and the homies hate
let's
Diane
let Austin-
Warren.
Let's let Austin make his
Yeah,
picks
what's your
because he hasn't said
prediction,
his yet.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Austin.
All right,
Best song.
Golden. Just move on.
All right.
Awesome.
Another lock is
All right,
next.
so now we're ready to move on to the next one, and we go from original song to original score. And the nominees for best original score are as follows. Okay, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Bow After Another, and Sinners. I'm putting down Sinners for both. The score was
Same here.
amazing, and it's obvious that it's going to win. I mean, you got Ludwig Göransson pretty much composing the score, and he won like what 2 years ago with Oppenheimer. So it's to me it's a no-brainer. Sinners is going to get this one, and it should.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I
think
fully agree.
are we all in agreement that like want it to win,
Absolutely.
it should win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unless Austin's being a shit poster on
Yes.
this one.
No, guys, I think War of the Worlds soundtrack should win best original score. But no, we
Yeah.
gotta give it to Sinners because technically it got nominated, but War of the Worlds didn't. But in my heart, War of the Worlds deserves best score.
Yeah, he's
That's
right.
true.
Begonia did have a fantastic score. Begonia
like
did have-
Sinner, like Ludwig Göransson, he is like on track to be like John Williams, Jerry Goldsmith, Michael Giacchino levels. Like, and we can all thank Ryan Coogler
It's almost
for
like
that, 'cause they were friends
the next Hans Zimmer.
in college, and he pretty much got him to score a bunch of his stuff, and then he would go on to win an Oscar for Oppenheimer, and I think he's gonna win. I for the longest time I thought he won for Black Panther, but no, he didn't. But he finally got one for Oppenheimer, deserving, because holy
Yeah.
fuck, that fucking score, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh yeah.
And this is no different. Like it shows like. I mean, it's obviously the whole basis of it, like the underground thing is the music of it all. So like it's integral to the movie. But even outside of that, the score is just it's brilliant. It's a shame because there are like other good nominations this year, but it's gonna go to Sinners. I think it's gonna go to Sinners, and I want it to go to Sinners. It's just like that. I would say that's probably a lock. Like it's just holy fuck, that music is just so good. Like I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what drugs he fucking takes to make make the shit go, but like, holy fucking shit, goddamn, so good.
Oh,
So
wait
good.
a second. This says he did win for Black Panther.
Did he win? No, I don't
Yeah,
think he
it
won for
says
Black Panther.
no. It says the 41-year-old Ludwig Göransson become something of an Oscar darling, having won both of his nominations in this category. Now,
Wait a minute.
2019
Hang
with
on.
Ryan Coogler for Black Panther, and 2 years ago for Oppenheimer.
Shit, did I?
Unless they
Did
got it
I
wrong.
done goof? Did I done goof?
I don't
I did done goof. Okay, so yeah.
And the thing
Okay.
is, I mean, the rest of the movies all nominated. all
Okay,
had
so I
fantastic
was right. He did
performances.
win for fucking Black Panther.
Yeah,
Okay. Because I remember, you know what I remember? I remember like when Oppenheimer, when he won, it was like, oh, this was his first Oscar because he didn't. I must have read something that was wrong because I was like, oh, I thought he won for Black Panther. Oh, okay, never mind. So now I was fucking right the whole time. Damn you. But okay, no, the
All
man
right.
deserves all the Oscars, 100%. And
All right.
you know he's you know, goddamn. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, we're gonna move on. All right, so the next category is best makeup and hairstyling, and the nominees are as follows: Frankenstein, Kikuyo, Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. This is honestly another easy one. I'm going to say Frankenstein for both. The makeup looked amazing, and I think it absolutely deserves to win, and I think it will win. So that's an easy one for me.
There, for me, I mean, honestly, any one of them could be great. I mean, not so much sure about the Smashing Machine, although it wasn't bad there so much. You know, it's just that the other 4, Kokuho, The Ugly Stepsister, Sinners, and Frankenstein were all had fantastic makeup and hairstyling. But honestly, Frankenstein's was the best. I mean, Jesus, Frankenstein's what they did to Jacob Elordi, making him look like that. It was really, really fantastic. Everything. So I mean, yeah, I was really, really impressed there. So, but yeah, Frankenstein, both for Frankenstein, like my man Joey here said, Frankenstein for both.
I really want Frankenstein to win because Jacob Elordi looked fucking phenomenal as the monster. I think they might give it to Kukaho. Pokaho? Kukahu?
Kokuho.
Yeah, that. I don't know. I think they might give it to that one. And I don't know. That movie is an example of it's an extremely well-made movie,
Yeah,
but it's ruined by bad pacing.
I don't know. I wasn't bored any of it, honestly. Not at all.
It was
So-
decent.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people mentioned the pacing, but I mean, for me, it just I honestly was interested the whole time because I thought it was a fascinating story. But I mean, that's just me. So
To each their own. But I think what they did with Jacob Elordi and Frankenstein is
Yeah.
just breathtaking.
yeah.
No, you're breathtaking. Anyway.
Oh, thank
But I'm a little I don't know. I'm a little iffy on it. I want Frankenstein to win, and it's possible it could, but I'm thinking Sinners. And again, I wouldn't be mad if Sinners won because I think the makeup and hairstyling for Remick and all the vampires stuff like that, and like the hairstyling and the period accuracy stuff was really good. So I wouldn't be mad if Sinners won. It's just I hope Frankenstein wins, and it's possible. It's not like, oh yeah, Sinners has this on a lock type thing. I think Frankenstein could do it, but I don't know. I'm just kind of iffy on that one because I feel like they will favor Sinners for a lot of technical stuff because that's what they tend to do for not always, but usually when it's like, oh, when it's really close, like one battle after another, I think is going to get a couple technical awards, but I think, you know, we'll get there, but I think Sinners is going to get a lot of technical stuff to compensate. So I think it's going to go to Sinners, but I'd really want it to go to Frankenstein.
See, I think
Okay.
Frankenstein's going to get a lot of the technical awards for his compensation.
I hope so.
Alright.
I hope so.
Because I think one battle after Sinners will be busy splitting the major ones. I think they're going to kind of split the major ones between them.
Let's see here. And Joey said that he thinks it will be Frankenstein for both.
Frankenstein.
So, okay. I don't know where Austin went because I guess he. Should I read his or just wait till he comes
Yeah,
back?
you can read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Austin said for makeup and hairstyling, Austin said that he would love for Frankenstein to win, but he thinks it will go to Sinners. So he's in the same mindset as John. All right. Are we ready to move on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
We just read yours, Austin, that you said you thought Frankenstein.
Did you want to elaborate, maybe?
Yeah, so originally I wanted Minecraft to win, but unfortunately that didn't get nominated. But I wanted to do a shit post where maybe I was going to say the Smashing Machine because, of course, we all know that I love our Lord and Savior Dwayne the Rock Johnson. But however, even that I couldn't do with a straight face, so I went with Frankenstein because, like with the visuals, I think everything was on point. I thought it looked beautiful. Del Toro is just a fucking genius, a creative, artistic genius, if you will. It probably will win, but I think realistically it'll probably go to Sinners because the vampire Haley Steinfeld made me feel things that I've never felt before. And it probably made the executives feel things that they never felt before. You know what?
Hey, it made Shamik Moore feel things non-consensually. So, there's
shit,
that
no
too.
kidding. Oh, my God.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we won't forget Shamik. Yeah, we might like the Spider-Verse movies, but you're a piece of shit, my friend.
Yeah, really.
Well, you're not my friend. You're not my buddy, guy. So, fuck you, but just saying. Because we can't. Here's the thing, boys and girls, for the people that are watching. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to bring up bullshit. However, we have to make these motherfuckers remember because everyone else is going to forget. You can't forget bad attitude and bad bullshit, and people can't be getting away with shit. So it's uncomfortable to talk about, but got to make these motherfuckers remember. Like, I remember when, we were talking about the Odyssey, and it was revealed that Travis Scott is going to be in the movie, and I went on like a fucking 5-minute rant about how Travis Scott's a piece of shit. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not making the people forget. We're not going to forget what you did, motherfucker. So just saying. Anyway, remember that, folks. Remember that.
All right. Are we ready to move on?
Yes, sirree.
Okay. All right. So the next category is going to be Best International Film. And the nominees are as follows. What?
Do we even need to say anything about this? I mean, this one I think is a lock.
Is it though?
International? Wait, international?
Yeah, international.
I don't think international.
Well, I mean, not necessarily, because remember, you got two picks that are they're both nominated, just like last year. So the international film nominees are as follows: It Was Just an Accident, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sarat, and the voice of Hind Rajab. To me, yeah. So obviously, Sentimental Value is my personal pick. It's my favorite. It was my third favorite film of last year. Obviously, I would really want that to win. Originally, I did say The Secret Agent, but only because it was like nominated at the Golden Globes. But the more I thought about it, if you look at the other award shows, Secret Agent was only nominated for Oscar and Golden Globe, nothing else. No BAFTA, no SAG, no Critics' Choice. So for that reason, I'm going to have to say Sentimental Value for both.
Okay.
I think I would love to see it win, and I think it will win.
Okay.
Interesting.
And Joey Herrera said the same thing. He wants Sentimental Value win and predicts it, and I agree, honestly. This was really close for me, though, because as far as wanting to win, it was really close between this and The Secret Agent for me. Honestly, I could even have said the voice of Hind Rajab, or It Was Just an Accident, because those four films, I mean, the international films kill it every fucking year. I mean,
Yeah,
every
they do.
fucking year there's like 3 or 4 great films in there. This one,
Except for a few years ago, where the overrated All Quiet on the Western Front, which was the worst of the international films.
But I
and
mean,
it still
all the other
won.
4 were great, though. All the other 4 were fantastic. But I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't say all of them are, but I mean, like usually there's
No, I get.
3 or
Yeah,
4
no,
great.
I get what you're saying.
Like this year, Surratt, I just didn't like. I just thought it was.
I didn't like Surratt either.
Unfocused. I mean, yeah. I mean, there were some moments where it's great and like really fucking terrifying. But I mean, it isn't. I didn't love it the way I did the others, though. You know, the voice of Hein Rajab was just haunting. I mean, fucking terrifying and heartbreaking. But I mean, and I really love The Secret Agent. You know, I did. You know, I saw it with you, Rob. But I mean, I've got to go with sentimental value because I mean, the more I thought about that film, the more I thought, yeah, this film was just kind of quietly really, really great. You know, it's more about what's unspoken, what's unsaid in that movie than it is about what's actually said. So yeah, I think it's going to be sentimental value. I think it deserves it.
Yeah.
This one was a little tricky for me because I loved sentimental value. I loved It Was Just an Accident. I loved The Secret Agent.
Mm-hmm.
Sentimental value is my personal pick. I think they might give it to Secret Agent, but I would love if Sentimental Value was the one that won. But I mean, I wouldn't be angry if either of those two won, or if it was just an accident.
Interesting question. I thought It Was Just an Accident was going to get a nomination. Actually, you know, I thought it was going to get.
That's. I mean, we all thought It Was Just an Accident was going to be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah,
and it was going to be a 3.
That's what I thought. Yeah, because I mean, and it was.
But then again. And we do have a snub, but we'll wait till everybody says their piece first. Austin?
I'm just gonna go sentimental value for both. Mainly because I'm gonna play kind of like the statistic game here. I mean, sentimental value's also been nominated for best picture. So I mean, realistically, I think it'll more than likely win best foreign picture because I don't think it's going to win best picture. So I think sentimental value will more than likely win best foreign film.
Yeah. So it's just like in terms of this, and I'll maybe go on a little bit of a side rant, but so what I did, I think sentimental value is going to get it because that definitely has a little bit more buzz surrounding it than Secret Agent. But I would want to win for Secret Agent. Nothing against sentimental value. It's I just really like Wagner Moura as an actor. So like I'm sure like I haven't seen either film.
Yeah.
So I just really like Wagner Moura. And it's a shame he's probably not going to win actor. So you know, it would be nice to see like his movie get it. And also it's just the idea of like both of those are nominated for Best Picture. So it's just like it's one of those two. And it's kind of a shame. And it's just with international film, like it should be either or. I think if it's an international film that gets nominated for Best Picture, that should bar them from getting an international nomination because it's just not fair to the other like 3-4 nominations for Best International that are not nominated for Best Picture that they won't be able. It's like no point. It's like imagine like being excited like, oh, your movie gets fucking nominated for an Oscar. But then you learn, oh, you were just nominated for Best International, but not Best Picture. So it's like, oh, well, my fucking movie is definitely not going to win because obviously it's going to go to the one of the two movies that's nominated for the Best Picture, period. So what's the point?
Even though I would say, even though I do mention about like sentimental value, I do still agree that it's still kind of bullshit that you have to be nominated for both, you know, the top dog, you know.
Yeah,
kind of thing. It's kind of a bullshit thing. So, but it's just
I think like,
maybe I just got kind of numb to the idea. So, but whatever.
Yeah, I think if like sentimental value and Secret Agent get nominated for Best Picture, give the 2 spots in international to somebody else because I just don't think that's fair.
And that honestly, yeah, I agree. But you know what should have been nominated for international film at the very least, and Mark knows what I'm talking about. No Other Choice.
Oh yeah,
where is no
that
other
got
choice?
Snubbed to hell.
Jesus.
Yeah, like I thought that was going to get nominated, but I guess you know it's
against I was really
so of course that's not they're not going to like that. So
yeah, Jesus, I thought that was every bit as good as The Handmaid. Jesus.
I don't know.
I
I will never understand how that got snubbed.
Oh, jeez, that was funny.
Because it
Exactly.
shits on rich people. Of fucking course it's gonna get snubbed.
Yeah, true. Good point. But I mean, okay, so.
But
I mean, we live in a society where RRR got snubbed. Well, that should have absolutely been nominated for Best International.
Joey, you need to see it. You need to see it. It's damn good. It's damn good. I assume,
is.
Joey, by the Palme d'Or award streak, I think you mean the fact that the past three that at winners, Triangle Sadness, Anatomy of Fall, and Honora of the Palme d'Or were also nominated for Best Picture. In 4 out of the last 5. If you go back to Parasite, Titan was it in 2021, but I mean 4 out of the last 5 were nominated for Best Picture, but not this year.
I still haven't seen Triangle Sadness.
Triangle Sadness, I thought was funny. I mean, to me, I thought it was funny as hell. So, another film that shits on rich people. So,
quite literally.
yeah, really. You would not like it because there's a certain scene in there that you would be grossed out about.
Oh yeah.
but-
But yeah, did we say all of ours? Yeah, I think we. Yeah,
We did, and I think we mentioned about what Joey said. All right,
I
so the next one.
I totally agree with that, Joey. I loved. Sorry, baby.
Oh yeah, she's
All
right.
right.
He's
Yeah,
right.
Sorry
He's
Baby
right.
got. There's
Sorry,
been
Baby.
a lot of snubs. Like Sorry Baby didn't get. Like that
Yeah.
was one that I thought probably could have gotten maybe one for the screenplay or something.
I thought
but
that
didn't,
might have been
so.
a nomination too. Yeah, he's right. Yeah, Sorry
I
Baby.
thought- You know what else? You know what else I thought would get a nomination? I was surprised it didn't, especially since the predecessor actually did win. Since the predecessor actually did get like a lot of nominations. Wicked for Good got nothing.
I'm not surprised. It
Nothing.
didn't have good
Me neither.
reviews. I mean, it had good reviews. They weren't great though. I mean,
They weren't glowing.
Yeah, I mean, they weren't.
I mean,
glowing.
I'm not saying give it. I'm not saying get it as many nominations. That I'm just saying like makeup or something. Supporting
But I mean,
extras. I was
it,
thinking that.
it had already gotten
Hey,
awards
Jay.
last year, and it just was the same thing it did last year. And plus, the songs were not as memorable. So I mean, there's a reason that it didn't do as well.
Although
as
they
Prince.
did, I think, make an original song to try and get a nomination for Best Original Song, but even that didn't work.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean,
Hi,
Okay.
Jay.
Yes,
Oh,
Jay.
yeah.
Hey,
You
You have your
can
hand
guys
up.
hear me okay?
What?
Yes.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Can you guys hear me okay?
yeah,
Yeah, by the way, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish one battle after another. I can't stop pausing it. I can't stop pausing it, man. I can't. I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know if I'll be able to get. I'm like what? I'm like 46 minutes in, and there's still an hour, and there's still 2 hours left.
I mean, you could try, but
Hey. Jay, it's you.
All right. So,
honestly, I felt that way about the.
all right. Are we ready to? Okay.
yeah,
Are we
we're
ready to
we're
move
ready
on?
move on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're ready.
What have you
Okay.
guys
So
talked about?
next up is pretty much. So the next category is the new kid on the block, and that is best casting. And the
Yeah.
nominees for best casting are as follows. Here we go. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Bow After Another, The Secret Agent, and Sinners. So, to me, this is an easy one. I'm putting down Sinners for both. Sinners, the casting was excellent, and it absolutely deserves it. Like, I mean, it won the casting ensemble at the SAG. So, come on. It's obviously going to win casting.
Yeah, and what Joey said, what you said, I fully agree. Should
I agree,
and will
too.
be Sinners.
Do you honestly need my answer? Come on. Of course it's Sinners. Of course it is. You don't need my answer. I'm literally, look at me. Look at me. Look at me.
Look at me. Anyway.
I am literally, come on, man. If I didn't say Sinners.
Look at it! Look at it! I want you all to look at it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think that Sinners should do a full house sweep, but I know it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
but you know, hey,
It'll win this though. I mean, geez, the cast was fucking incredible.
It will win
Yep.
this.
I agree.
Easily.
Best. Yep.
It's not even.
Best
It's not even.
ensemble.
It's not even a contest.
I feel like when it
All
comes
right,
to
so
casting-
now we're ready to.
Oh,
Wait. Anybody? We didn't get to Devin, Austin, and John.
No, I said I agree. I
I agree too.
Sinners down for both.
Okay, everybody agrees.
I agree with all. I agree with everybody. Move on. I have spoken.
This is another visual effects where pretty much we don't even need to go into detail about it because we all know what's going to win. So this is too easy. All right, so now we'll move on to best film editing. First banner. There we go. And the nominees for best film editing are as follows. Hold on. Shit.
Because if F1's in it, then
Okay, there we go. Best film editing, they are as follows: F1, Marty Supreme, One Battle for Another, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna say I would love to see F1 get this one. So I think the editing was like really well done. However, something just tells me that it's gonna go to One Battle after another. I'm pretty much confident that it will go to One Battle for Another. I would love for F1 to get it, but I don't see it happening. I think it will be One Battle.
I feel like
Oh, sorry. For me, you know, I would love to see Sinners win it, if for nothing else, but because the "I Lied to You" scene is one of the greatest, most beautiful scenes I've ever seen, and the editing in that scene is just fucking unreal. But honestly, I think it's going to go to One Battle After Another. That seems pretty sure. Going to go to One Battle After Another. So, Devin.
Put F1. I put F1 down for both because same with the sound of that movie, the editing, and F1 is just it was brilliant.
I agree. I feel like, you know, with F1, it's not going to really win in these big heavy hitter categories. I feel like for, you know, like, yeah, best sound design definitely should go to F1. And when it comes to editing, especially with like the final, like the final, like lap with like that one, like, you know, that scene, like where that alone, like that scene alone should win for best film editing. Cause that was an amazing like sequence.
Really was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, for film editing, I want I would like to see F1 win, not just for the variety, but also just the fact that the editing of that movie made a near like 3-hour movie with F1 just go by like smoothly. I think it was as smooth as Jif peanut butter, but not the crunchy one.
That movie was almost 3 hours.
Yeah, that was like
Yeah.
2 hours 30 something minutes, I think.
Holy shit.
2 hours,
Yeah, it
40
was
minutes,
something
maybe?
like that.
Yeah.
But I think realistically, this is maybe just me on an island because I know One Battle After Another probably will win it, but I'm going to say Sinners because Sinners deserves more awards than One Battle After Another. Why does the Oscars like One Battle After Another? Do we know? Will we know? Who knows? But
You know why. You know why.
We all know why.
yeah, I know.
I don't want to say it, but we know.
I'm not saying it.
We know.
I know.
Because I don't want to fucking die. So like I'm not gonna say it. But
I'm just saying it as like a joke because One Battle After Another is nominated by everything. So you know that's my thing.
Yeah. So for me, I think film editing, I want F1 to win, but I think it's going to go to One Battle After Another because I'm still holding on to the theory. I am still holding on to the theory that the film with the worst film editing always fucking wins. Why? Because it happened with The Imitation Game and it happened with Bohemian Rhapsody. So it's probably going to happen with One Battle After Another because the pacing was atrocious and I fell fucking asleep. And that is a movie that is nearly 3 hours and it feels like it's nearly 3 hours. So
Joey,
it's
by
probably
the
going to go
way-
to One Battle After Another.
Joey, by the way, so he had an interesting pick. He wants Marty Supreme to win.
That would be a good.
I would
Yeah,
be upset if that won.
What even like
I think
the criteria when it comes to winning like for best film editing? Like what even is the criteria? Like what do you have?
Like if like it's edited in a like if it's edited well, like if it's like creative, but also it feels like maybe it's like a little bit more unique, or like maybe like it's not too slow, it's not too quick, it's well paced, and it feels like it doesn't feel like scenes are missing, but it feels like it's like every scene matters kind of thing. That's the best way I could.
Because the last, like, honestly, I didn't really give it.
By the way, John, there was another. Go on.
I never really gave a damn about best film editing, but when it came to everything everywhere all at once, I'm like, yeah, that deserves to win. Like, that was like the best edited film I've seen in my life.
I never saw this. Anybody else see Left-Handed Girl?
No,
I haven't seen Left-Handed Girl.
Wasn't that on Netflix?
But going on to what you said, John, about how the worst editing actually gets nominated. There's actually one that actually got atrocious editing last year, and we all know what that is. Emilia Perez, and it got nominated.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Woman.
I still remember John's like freak out. How is this best editing?
I was right. This is on Netflix. I would keep wanting to
Be right
watch.
back.
I honestly forgot that movie came out. Like there was Zoe Saldana was the only actress from the movie that like got an Oscar from that, right?
And it won best original. That and it won the best original song. It only won 2.
Man to woman, woman
all
to
right,
man.
so now we're ready to move on to. All right, so now we're ready to get back into the categories that pretty much only a handful of us care about, and we start off with the documentary short. And the nominees for Best Documentary Short are as follows. Let me find it real quick. I'm having to keep going through quick. Okay, so the nominees are All the Empty Rooms, Armed Only with a Camera, The Life and Death of Brett Renaud, Children No More, Were and Are Gone, The Devil is Busy, and Perfectly a Strangeness. And for me, I'm going to say that my personal pick is All the Empty Rooms. That was just that was like a very powerful one. I would love to see that one win. However, because just like I said with Butcher Stain for live action short, because of its political commentary, I'm going to say Children No More is going to win. I'm thinking it's going to go Children More. I want all the Empty Rooms to win, but I feel like it will go to Children No More.
Wait, what political? What does it have to do with?
They're all political, though. I mean, geez. I mean, school shootings are definitely political. I mean,
yeah,
they're all political to a certain extent. But I mean, look, I agree with Joey. I think it is going to be Empty Rooms, and I think it should win. And I want it to win. And I think it should win because I mean, yeah, I know I'm biased. I'm a teacher, but I mean, school shootings, yeah, that got to me. So and plus I really like the way he did it. How he was talking about how he really got tired of playing the one always trying to look for a silver lining. Known for his upbeat reports. He's like, look, I'm tired of doing that with this. I'm sick of this. There's no silver lining anymore. This is bullshit, So I mean, I thought it was really, really well done. So I mean, yeah, it was hard to watch. I mean, a lot of the documentaries and documentary shorts were really good and really hard to watch this year. So I mean, Children No More was also hard to watch. Jesus. So I mean, they all were. So I mean, but I think it is going to be Empty Rooms though.
Yeah, all the Empty Rooms was the best of the shorts. That one was so fucking powerful and tragic. I want that to win.
it was.
Honestly, I think the Oscars are going to find some stupid reason to give the Oscar to the short about the donkeys. Why was that nominated?
It wasn't even documenting anything.
Thank you.
Donkeys.
How is this?
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't even know
what. Actual fuck.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what the hell you guys are talking about with these documentaries, so I have no answer. I'm just gonna go with the majority vote.
Well, the one,
And a
well,
short film, it's nothing but donkeys walking around.
Perfectly a Strangeness is pretty much just donkeys walking through a desert, and they
It's
come across an
definitely
abandoned observatory, and that's it. It doesn't even documentary. It doesn't even document anything. It shouldn't even be nominated for documentary.
Stupid.
So,
Oh my god.
okay, I got a hot take for everybody. Other than a couple of the short documentaries, I thought a majority of them weren't very good. So in whole honesty, again, I do think Empty Rooms, I thought that was also very good. Unfortunately, I didn't put that on the list. I said, because I'm gonna just be different here, I'm gonna say The Devil Is Busy. I think that was one of the better ones.
That was very good.
Just mainly because I thought that was really well done. I thought it was very informative.
Very powerful. Yeah.
It was very powerful as well, like Mark said. It's not like the fucking donkey one where all you're looking at is fucking donkeys.
No.
I swear to fucking God, I don't understand. What was the point of that? If the whole point of
There
the whole
was.
thing was looking at it, there was no point. It was stupid. I also didn't think Armed with a Camera was that great either. I just didn't think it was well executed. That's a hot take.
Yeah, I agree. That wasn't terribly well executed. Yeah.
No, and honestly, I'm gonna just go with I went with Children No More just because I feel like, again, it's very with the political with what they're going for. I feel like it's gonna tug on the heartstrings a little bit for people that it'll probably win.
That's another one for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but I mean, so,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, I mean,
John?
I did really like. Sorry, go ahead, John.
No, yeah. So for documentary short, again, I just kind of what I've been doing for all the ones I'm unfamiliar with, like documentary and shorts and stuff like that. I just picked the top two contenders for a lot of the prediction sites I've been looking at, which was Armed Only with a Camera and All the Empty Rooms. So that's what I went with.
Hmm.
Not very interesting. I apologize.
Gotcha. All right. And
Yeah.
what did Joey say?
He said he is predicting
let's see.
Empty Rooms.
Yeah. We're with that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha.
All right.
All right. So now we move on to the other documentary category, which is documentary feature. There we go. And the nominees for Best Documentary Feature, they are as follows: The Alabama Solution, Come See Me in the Good Light, Cutting Through Rocks, Mr. Nobody Against Putin, and The Perfect Neighbor. My favorite one of all of them is The Alabama Solution, hands down. That one was just so powerful. It's just like it tells you all about the hell of these Alabama inmates, and just how the injustice, how the justice system in there was just kind of fucked up. It was really powerful. It was my favorite. However, I'm going to say it's going to go to Mr. Nobody Gets Putin, because of course,
Well, I mean, honestly, I think it's just the opposite. Well, not the opposite, but I mean, I think it. I really loved three of the documentaries this year. The fourth, the one I just finished, Cutting Through Rocks, was really good. But my three favorites were Mr. Nobody Gets Putin, The Alabama Solution, and let me see, the other one was oh crap.
Come See Me in the Good Light.
Yeah, Come and See Me in the Good Light. Come and See Me in the Good Light. I saw that last night. That was, oh god, that was fucking heartbreaking. But I picked Mr. Nobody Gets Putin again, teacher bias, but I mean, that one was really close to my heart because I am a teacher. So I mean, I thought that one was really, really good. So And but I think the one I think is going to win it is going to be, I think, The Perfect Neighbor. I hope not, because that was my least favorite. But I mean, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It's just that it was just kind of basic the way they did it.
It should have been called Karen.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, because that's all it
Karen,
is.
the
It's like a
perfect neighbor.
Karen neighbor. Yeah.
I mean,
I liked all of the documentary features. My favorite was definitely Alabama Solution.
yeah.
But I do agree. I think they're going to give it to Mr. Nobody Against Putin.
All right. Nick?
I'm just gonna echo pretty much what both Rob and Devin said. I would like to see Alabama Solution win, but I think realistically it's probably going to be Mr. Nobody Against Putin, just because again the political stuff. So there you go.
Okay.
All right. So again, similar to what I've been saying before, I think I agree with Mark in terms of think will win. I think The Perfect Neighbor. I heard so much about that even prior to the Oscars, like about that. So I'm like, I think that even not watching it, and I just from what I've heard about it, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, that's probably gonna win. I didn't even need a prediction site for
Plus,
that
it
one,
has
but
Netflix money behind it. you know?
yes. And then, but in terms of the second one, I see like a common, like in terms of second or third in terms of prediction sites was usually Alabama Solution. So I went with that in terms of the underdog choice that I have.
And
So,
that I almost picked that one. I mean, I had a really tough time between that,
Yeah.
between Mr. Nobody, the Alabama Solution, and Come and See Me in the Good Light. But I mean, because I really, really love all three of those. But I mean, I just ultimately chose Mr. Putin.
And
So
and Joey's also predicting that it will be
nobody
Mr.
predicted.
Nobody against Putin.
I guess I'm the
So-
only one predicting it's going to be. Well, I mean, me and John, I guess, are the one predicting it's going to be The Perfect Neighbor. So, because I mean,
Yeah.
look, plus that one has Netflix money behind it. I mean, shit. I mean, Netflix is going to lobby the shit out of them for that. So, I mean, they got the money to do it too. So,
All right. Okay. We ready to move on to the next category?
mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So the next category is Best Costume Design. Let me pull up the banner. There we go. And the nominees are as follows: Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. And for me, I am going to put Frankenstein for both. You know, the costumes did look amazing, you know. And I feel like it's going to be an obvious one. Like, honestly, I feel like a lot of the technical awards, it is going to go to Frankenstein. So I'm going to say Frankenstein for both.
yeah, I'm same here. I said Frankenstein for both. I mean, I love Sinners, but I mean, as far as costume design goes, Frankenstein nailed it. Frankenstein really fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah,
I agree.
Frankenstein, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have Frankenstein for both as well.
Same here.
I will. My pick was Sinners. So yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It did have
Okay.
great costumes. Yeah, so.
All right, John.
Austin?
Oh, so
No,
for me,
yeah.
I want Frankenstein to win, but I think it's going to go to Hamnet because, you know, period piece, fucking Shakespeare shit. I don't know. I don't feel like if like Frankenstein is that obvious. Not saying like the costuming for Hamnet's bad or anything. It's
No,
just
it's
like
not.
that's kind of right up like because
Yeah.
Hamnet was like kind of the forebearer for a while, but then like once one battle after another were starting winning awards, that was like kind of the higher up point now in terms of best picture. So I don't think Hamnet is gonna win that, but like I think it's gonna win like one or two technical awards, and I feel like costumes make sense for Hamnet. So I would
gotcha.
love to see Frankenstein win. I could see it winning, but I think it's gonna go to Hamnet.
Okay. So,
Interesting.
all right, and
Austin,
we've already
did you
pulled up
vote?
Joey's comment. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, Austin, did you put yours?
Yeah,
No, I'm just gonna say I pretty much agree with the majority. I think Frankenstein will probably win.
And Joey said he wants
Gotcha.
Hamlet. He predicts it will be Hamlet. Hamlet did have great costume design.
I wouldn't be upset if Hamlet won. I wouldn't be upset with that at all. You know, I think that
I gotta say, my girlfriend Jamie
are
would
really
probably
well in
upset
Metro.
because she had a hard time with that movie because children dying. Yeah, I mean, because we
Yeah,
both cried.
That's why my
Yeah.
mom refuses to watch it. She's like, I
Yeah.
just can't watch it.
My mom's not interested because she doesn't like period piece movies. It's
Yeah.
honestly kind of the reason why she didn't watch Frankenstein or Nosferatu.
God, those are great though. Jeez. But I mean,
All right, so now we're ready to move on to the next category, which would be best cinematography. There we go. And the nominees for best cinematography, they are as follows. Okay. Frankenstein, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Train Dreams. For me, I'm going to go with I honestly would love to see Sinners get this win. However, I feel like it's with what I've seen from the other awards in this category. I feel like it's going to be going to One Battle After Another. So I think Sinners had the better cinematography, but I feel like it's from what I've seen. I feel like it will go into One Battle After Another's favor.
and I agree with you, Rob. I think the same thing. I think it's gonna. I want Sinners to win. I think it's going to be One Battle After Another. Go ahead, Devin.
I'm with you, Mark. I want it to be Sinners, but I think One Battle After Another is going to win this one.
I mean, honestly, if One Battle After Another wins it, then cool. But honestly, I really do think that Sinners should win it. That one continuous take was like an amazing, like one of the best scenes that I've seen all like year in 2025. Like that was the best a sequence that I've seen all of 2025, and I feel like there was too many amazing shots for it not to deserve to win the Oscar. But if they want to give it to One Battle After Another, then I mean, who am I to protest? But I think it should. I think Sinners should win.
Austin?
I'm with the vast majority. I want Sinners to win, but unfortunately, One Battle After Another will more than likely win because One Battle After Another wins fucking everything.
And my man, John.
And with that, I am on an island because I have more hope and confidence than you guys do. I think Sinners is going to take it. I don't think it's going to go to One Battle After Another. I think I'm confident that Sinners is going to take it. I wouldn't be shocked if One Battle After Another took it, but I think I'm going to be hopeful. I'm going to be hopeful for this one. I think Sinners is going to take it. However, I would want Frankenstein to win because I thought the cinematography for Frankenstein was fucking amazing. So
Joey has an interesting pick, and I will say I did not like Train Dreams, but I did say the cinematography is beautiful in that movie. The cinematography is gorgeous in that movie. Honestly, it just felt like too much like a Ken Burns documentary to me.
Train Dreams was just okay for me, so I didn't hate
The
it, but
narration
it
was
was
unnecessary for me. It was just weird to me. It
Yeah.
felt like the narration.
It was
felt
just
like
it wasn't bad. Yeah, but
No, I
but
mean, it
with,
just felt
with-
like the narration felt like something out of a Ken Burns documentary. I love Ken Burns documentaries, but like, I don't want to see it as a film. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like,
yeah, I got you.
Speak for itself. I mean, the narration.
And I don't mean to jump the gun too much, but out of all of the Best Picture nominees, Train Dreams was probably my least favorite. It's not bad, it's okay, but it's just not as strong as the other 9 in my opinion. So, but we'll see what happens. All right, so now for the category that pretty much, for some reason, the Oscar begrudgingly has to nominate because they hate this kind of filmmaking for some reason. I don't know. Animated feature. Isn't they always like getting it out of the way? I don't know. Fuck you, Jimmy Kimmel.
Fuck you, Jimmy Kimmel.
and Halle
Jimmy
Bailey,
Kimmel.
Naomi Scott,
Me and the
other
homies
bitch,
hate Jimmy
and
Kimmel.
Lily James.
Blaming everyone but Disney. Like they're not the ones that
well,
make
I would blame the people who wrote the jokes rather than the, you know.
They're
who
owned by
actually said it.
Disney.
Anyway,
Yeah.
well, hold on. So for animated feature, let me read off the nominees before we actually get to our thoughts on that. The nominees for animated feature, they are as follows: Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie or the Character of Rain, and Zootopia 2. And to me, this
That's a no-brainer.
This is
Do
obviously
we
a
even
no-brainer.
need to fucking
K-pop-
talk about this?
K-pop
K-pop Demon Hunters.
It's gonna
K-pop
go to
Demon
K-pop Demon
Hunters.
Hunters.
Except
not
Austin had a pick.
Exactly.
What he
If
thinks will
Elio,
win.
the fact that
Hold
Elio
on.
got nominated, like that's kind of ridiculous.
Okay,
Pixar, man.
Wait a minute. I got. Listen, hold on. Before everybody fucking comes at me with their pitchforks and fucking torches, hold on a minute. Let me hear me the fuck out here, everybody. And I got a reasoning for it. K-pop Demon Hunters, I do want to win. Let me point that out there. It was the best animated film of the year. Okay. However, unfortunately, Disney and the Oscars go together like peanut butter and jelly, or roadkill and dog shit. Who the fuck knows? But the point is, I had to go by. I'm going for points, like what John is. I'm going for fucking points. I'm going for a win here. But unfortunately, because of that, I had to think to myself. I'm like, okay, if I hedge all my bets on K-pop Demon Hunters, that's just gonna look like, man, you're copying everybody. But I also had to think about, okay, realistically, I thought about Zootopia 2, but then I thought about it. I'm like, very fucking rarely does a sequel ever get nominated, especially for Disney animated films. So I had to go for the next best thing, and that was Elio. I'm sorry to all the K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm sorry to every fan of K-pop Demon Hunter out there.
Bro.
It just unfortunately I had to go for realism. I'm
So,
sorry, guys.
here's the thing.
K-pop Demon Hunters is going to win. That is the more
Here's the thing.
realistic
The
scenario.
only thing that could be iffy about it, the only thing that is the only small solitary thing against K-pop Demon Hunters is the fact that the past 3 years have gone to non-Disney movies. So with Zootopia 2 now technically, I don't count Neja 2, being the highest grossing animated film of all time. It's beloved. Now, they don't usually do sequels, and Austin's right on that. Zootopia 2 is still likely to get it just because they might we haven't given it to poor Disney in a while. Let's give it to Disney this year. That's the only way I could see it happening. But even then, I don't think that that's enough to push K-pop.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Sure.
I honestly find it ironic that
Wait. He wanted to say something.
No, let Jay go first.
I just I agree with you, John, because I think it's pathetic. Like if they give it to Zootopia, let's be real here. K-pop Demon Hunters was everywhere. You couldn't even escape it on TikTok or Twitter. It's still going off on TikTok and Twitter. When was the last time someone even said anything about Zootopia 2?
Thank you.
I forgot that movie.
Again,
even
it's the
came out.
highest it's the second highest grossing animated movie of all time, if you
All
count
right,
Neja 2. So.
Yeah, okay. And Avatar is the highest grossing film of all time. Does that mean it's the greatest movie of all time?
No, I'm just saying that you have people talking about it because clearly it made enough money to have people be talking about it.
Honestly, it's a money laundering scheme. There's no way that Zootopia made that much money. It's not getting talked about that much.
I mean,
I would say Neja 2 is
it's a
probably a
beloved-
money laundering scheme, but that's just
I
me.
mean, but I take the opposite lesson from that though, John, because you take it as, they're more likely to win because they haven't won recently, and they're going to think, it's time to give them one again. I take it as Disney's not an automatic win anymore. They're just not automatic.
That is true.
They haven't
But
been
that's
for a
just
long
that's
time.
the small twinge, the smallest bit against K-pop.
Yeah.
Do I think that that's gonna push it? No, I think K-pop Demon Hunters is going to win.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: even as someone who has not seen the movie, I want it to win because my hatred of Disney fuels me more than my spite of Rob. So I hate Disney. It's what it's like? It's like that scene in fucking Rise of Skywalker.
I don't care.
I don't care if K-pop Demon Hunters wins, I just want Disney to fucking lose.
And
That's
I
all
just
I
want-
care about.
You
And I-
know
and I
it's
just wanna
gonna
point
know
out
it's
everybody-
serious,
I don't
but
care
I'm
if
not the
Arco
one
wins.
talking
I don't
like
care
No,
if the other one,
you know
Little Emily, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't care if any of those win. I just want Disney to lose. That is all I care about.
I just want to point out I also want Disney to lose. I was just going for points.
Listen,
Now-
it's only a
I get
Now,
what
I
you're
will
saying,
say- I
though,
will-
Austin. I get it.
Now, I will say this. I will say this. Originally, I was kind of like a little skeptical because, it's like they wouldn't be able to nominate 2 movies unless they were absolutely confident. But then again, keep in mind, Disney actually, remember 2018, 2019, Disney had 2 chances to win animated feature and they lost both times. Remember when both Ralph Breaks the Internet and Incredibles 2 got nominated? And guess what won that year? Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Ralph
it's
Breaks the
certainly
Internet got
possible.
nominated.
Yes, it did.
Oh my god! All right. You know what? And you want to know what makes
Disney
it worse?
Plus, the movie.
What makes it worse is the fact that if Disney does not win this year, unfortunately, they're gonna win next year because Toy Story. Sorry,
No,
not
they are.
next year.
Because
year.
what's coming out this year.
Yup,
That prop,
the bane of my existence. And
That thing.
Scream.
Let's move on to
Let's move on to so now we're ready to move on to Best Director. Oh wait, we put down Joey's for animated feature, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just
Yeah, you
making
said
sure.
K-pop for both.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want to feel like I'm forgetting someone, All right, so for Best Director, the nominees are Chloe Zhao for Hamnet, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson, One Bow After Another, Joshi Trier for Sentimental Value, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. For me, I honestly am thinking I actually kind of want Ryan Coogler to get this one for Sinners, but it's kind of obvious it's going to go to Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's kind of an easy one.
And I agree. Same here. I want Ryan Coogler to win it, but I mean it's going to go to PTA.
I'm with you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a John. I think that Ryan Coogler is going to win it. He should have won Best Director years ago. I mean, the man has consistently made movies that have basically been a staple in pop culture, and with Sinners, it's no different. I think that this is probably his best film outside of. Because I feel like because of the fact that he's done comic book movies for the last couple of years, people forget that the dude can actually make.
Yeah, he's a great fucking director. Jesus Christ.
When it comes when it has
done, it's been great.
And I'm sorry, I mean Paul Thomas Anderson or whatever the hell his name is. I mean, the man's made good movies before. I'm sure he probably has won it. This is Ryan Coogler's.
No, he hasn't won. That's the thing. That's why my prediction is I think it's going to be Paul Thomas Anderson because Paul Thomas Anderson has not won yet. So my belief
that's another reason. Exactly.
I think I would want Ryan Coogler to win, but the fact Paul Thomas Anderson, who has made a pantheon of great artsy movies that the Academy likes, but has not won one yet, I think because of that PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson is going to win.
Yeah, and I agree. So
not like it's not deserving because he is a great director. It just
he is. He's a great director, and I love his films. But I mean,
it's kind of like for me, it's kind of like Leonardo DiCaprio winning for The Revenant. Is that his actual best movie? No. But it was he needs to get it at this point, which is kind of a shame because I think Ryan Coogler is way more deserving. But they're gonna give him a pity Oscar. They're gonna be like, all right, you should have gotten this 20 fucking years ago, but we're giving it to you now.
Yeah,
I mean, he's cleaned up at the other award shows.
And again,
he did exactly.
And again, that's what pisses me off. I'm sick and tired of the Oscars doing that. They've done it. They did it with freaking Jamie Lee Curtis 3 years ago, and I'm still mad till this day that they gave her that Oscar.
Yeah.
Stop giving Oscars to people just because, oh, we're gonna give it to you because of your legacy and this, that, and your no.
Which
give
is
it to
funny
them.
because Angela Bassett should have gotten it 3 other points in her career. You'd think that she
Oh,
would have gotten it,
seriously,
but no.
yeah.
Oh no, and
But
honestly,
it was for a comic book movie, so
honestly,
that's
they
why
were
they
never
didn't
going to
give
give
it
it
to
to her
her,
because
so.
of the fact that she was in a comic book movie. But if
Yeah.
it wasn't her, Stephanie Sue was right there. She
Oh,
was
God,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, jeez.
How the heck do you give it to the secondary supporting actor who was barely in the movie, but Stephanie Sue, who had an amazing performance? She doesn't. You know what?
She had an incredible performance.
Yeah,
She had
she
an
was
incredible.
better. She was great.
Mhm.
I thought at times she was better than Michelle Yeoh,
She
and that's
was.
saying something because Michelle
Yeah.
Yeoh gave a very
That
good
is saying
performance.
something.
She was.
Seriously, yeah.
She was at,
Mhm.
at certain points in time. She was.
But
I like-
Austin, any thoughts
Yeah,
on that?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
So I also think I would like to see Ryan Coogler win. However, I decided to do something different because I know Paul W.S. Anderson is probably gonna win. But here's the
Wrong,
thing:
Paul Anderson.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Paul
Oh, I
Thomas
don't
Anderson.
know.
Paul
Tomato,
W.
tomato.
Anderson is the guy who did the Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, you're thinking of a
Fucking-
completely different.
there's still why are there so many fucking Paul Andersons out there? I don't fucking understand it.
Why are there so many directors with last name Anderson
Yeah, exactly.
that John doesn't
Exactly.
like?
Why is fucking Anderson such a common name? I don't get it. But anyway, I want to do something very different here because I knew Paul Anderson was probably going to win. But you know what? Fuck it. Because guess what? I need points, and I'm probably going to lose here, but that's fine. I went with Hakeem Trier for sentimental value just because I don't know why. Maybe I just fell on my fucking head. I don't know. Maybe I fucking tripped and fell into a fucking sink full of dish soap. I don't know. But the point is, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck happened here. All I know is that he might win. And you know, hey, maybe it'll surprise us all. Maybe he will win, but he probably won't. It'll be Paul Anderson. But because of my fuck up and because I'm going to stay true to it, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to sit here and say it's probably going to be that guy.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, okay.
And what did Joey say?
Joey said the same thing we said. What Ryan Coogler predict PTA. But he
said the same thing we all said.
Don't necessarily vote for the band. That's I mean,
No, they don't.
sometimes they just vote for lifetime
People
cheap.
what they feel they
Yeah,
like.
exactly.
I mean, they gave.
All right,
I mean,
then.
listen, Crash won Best Film. That alone should let you know that the Oscars actually don't care about giving it to the best product.
Green Book. Oh God.
Green Book. That was
Guys, the worst, like what is considered the worst, like best picture winner of all time, Crash.
And it's I don't know. I've seen some bad ones. When I did,
I know you watched every single one. You're like, I saw Cavalcade, motherfucker. I saw
Cavalcade.
I did too.
Cimarron.
I've seen all of them too.
I mean, not even Crash. Like honestly, like let's be real here. I mean, since it's the 10-year anniversary, like let's be honest. If it wasn't for the mix-up, like let's be real here, because Moonlight was probably the best movie that came out that year, and they gave it to La La Land because of the fact that it's La La Land was that was the talk of the town. But it's just seriously. I mean, imagine if they didn't actually gave it to La La Land. Not to say that La La Land's a bad movie, but like Moonlight was like amazing. You had like literally like not well-known actors outside of Mahershala Ali, and they all were amazing. So yeah, the Academy is very suspect when it comes to.
Which category are you talking about, Jay? Under which category?
Like 10 years ago when there was like that mix-up for best film or best picture, like they gave it.
Oh
to
yeah.
They gave it to.
No, it's Moonlight won Best Picture. Moonlight won
Yeah,
Best
but
Picture.
they gave the award. Like they gave the award to La La Land at first, like because I don't know how that.
No.
Because-
La La
but that was
Land
before
won.
they.
La La Land won, but they gave it to something else first. I think.
No, what happened was they grabbed the wrong card.
Yeah.
They got the wrong card.
They got the wrong card, and what happened was it was both Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway Warren Beatty looked at it. He saw it wasn't for Best Picture. That's why he was like, But then Faye Dunaway was like, we need to fucking announce it. So she said La La Land, and he was like, I don't think this is right. And then La La Land came up, and then everything happened. But they grabbed, I think it was like costume design or something. They grabbed the wrong card.
No, like, I think
and-
no. What they did, the card that they got was Best Actress, which went to Emma Stone for La La
Best
Land.
Actress. It
Why
was
don't we just show
another
the clip?
award that La La Land won, but
And-
that's why Warren Beatty was like, I don't think this is right. But then Faye Dunaway was like,
And I
La La Land. So
and
Why don't we just
I'll
go to
talk
clip?
about that Academy a little later on because it relates to my reasoning for one of the last picks.
All
Anyway, let's go ahead and just get to
Best actress, which
Best
again, I don't
Leading
think-
Actor.
actress, right?
Yeah.
Actress and act. I don't know, whatever.
Actor.
Okay.
So the nominees are Timothy Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leonardo DiCaprio, One Bow After Another, Ethan Hawke, Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners, and Wagner Moura, The Secret Agent. And my personal pick, I would want Timothy Chalamet to win this one. I thought he did a great job, and I think if he won, it would be absolutely deserving. However, originally I was going to go with Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent because he wanted the Golden Globes, things like that. But after SAG, my prediction has now that's
Uh-oh.
going to be the obvious winner is Michael B. Jordan.
Right.
But I would love for Marty Supreme to get it, or
Timothy Chalamet, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
Could I go last?
sure.
All right,
Yep.
yeah.
Because I have
Yeah,
like
I'm sorry. I think it's going to be Michael B. Jordan. I think it's obviously a two-person race between Michael B. Jordan and Timothy Chalamet. I think Timothy Chalamet was a favorite, but I think Michael Jordan, especially for that one of the BAFTAs, I think it was his kind of edge back out. in front.
No, it was SAG that bumped his
SAG. You're right. You're right.
chances.
SAG. I think he's
Yeah,
kind of
SAG.
back out in front. So I mean, I think it's going to be Michael B. Jordan. I want it to be Michael B. Jordan. So I mean, because he playing two roles. I mean, fantastic. So I mean, amazing performance. So Timothy Chalamet did give him a great performance, but I mean,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think
I
it's gonna be-
want it. Yeah, I want it to be Michael B. Jordan because he nailed the double role of Smoke and Stack. Like he felt like he was playing two different characters.
exactly.
I think they might give it to Timothy Chalamet, but considering like that Michael B. Jordan is starting to like become like the more popular pick, this one might be a little tricky.
I'm gonna pretty much agree with what Devin said. I personally want Michael B. Jordan to win, not only for the fact that he played two different people successfully, it also made me fucking forget that it was Michael B. Jordan playing him because it wasn't Michael B. Jordan playing Michael B. Jordan.
Fucking thank you, Jesus.
I get it. Michael B. Jordan's fucking hot with his shirt off and everything, but look, we unfortunately
Better hide your
Michael
baby
Jordan
oil.
wasn't playing Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, exactly. But
Hide that big ass forehead.
fucking forehead, yeah.
Jay knew what I was putting down.
Oh man. But I'm kind of with Devin. I honestly now I'm thinking about it, it might be hit Michael B. Jordan, but I put Timothy Chalamet
so
down
fucking close.
because
Yeah.
mainly because Timothy
It
Chalamet is the young guy. I think they kind of want to give him like the Oscars, like hey, he's a leading man, and you want to boost his name up a little bit. But no, I real. So that's just
Not
my
like
pick.
Michael B. Jordan's that old. I mean,
No, but
he's like 37.
yeah, that's not that fucking old.
Yeah, he's really not. No, I mean, Jesus.
He's about he's my age.
well, what I'm saying is you want to get because like Timothy Chalamet, like he's starting to
Chalamet.
get, like his whatever his name is. I don't know.
Who
But-
fucking cares? He hates
Yeah.
ballet and opera. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him. But
This is your brain. This is your brain on Kardashian. Any questions?
Yep. Yeah.
But no, I mean, realistic. What I meant is because Timothy Chalamet, like he's got a lot of he's had a lot of big movies under his belt, recently. I think they want to. This could just be me overthinking it, but they probably want to give him the Oscar as because I'm not saying Michael B. Jordan's old. I'm just saying that Timothy Chalamet has because he's a little bit more young compared to Michael B. Jordan. Plus Timothy Chalamet is they want to cement him give him an Oscar to give him that hey, look, because that way they could go Oscar winner Timothy Chalamet in whatever movie he's going to be working in. So, but I do think Michael B. Jordan probably I wouldn't be mad at Michael B. Jordan. Actually, I want him to win, but that's just my mind of thinking.
No, yeah, you're. I think I would want Timothy Chalamet to win. I think he did give the slightly better performance. It's very close, but I think Michael B. Jordan is going to get it because of two big reasons. Is because of the SAG Award, and on top of the fact, the whole ballet and opera comments before Oscar ballot was closed, I think that hurt his chances even more. They're like, oh, you're insulting the arts, and you're still doing this whole campaign. Yeah, go fuck yourself. We're going to the black guy now.
Don't bite the hand.
we're gonna get diversity points with this one, but not saying it's undeserving because Michael B. Jordan gave a fucking absolutely extraordinary performance, and I wouldn't be mad. Both of them gave extraordinary, excellent performances, but I do think Michael B. Jordan is going to get it because of the SAG, and Timothy Chalamet is a fucking dumbass. So there's that. But I would love to see Timothy Chalamet because I was shocked with how great he was in Marty Supreme. So, and I was shocked with how great that movie was, period. So yeah, I think Michael B. Jordan's going to get it though.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So I don't think it's
so for
Wait, hold on. Wait, he got to say his piece. He wanted to go last.
I don't think it's a secret of who I think
Okay.
should win. I'm just gonna give my reasonings as to why, and I'm gonna say everything without even bringing up the SAG Award situation because I don't even think that should. I don't want him to win because of that. Michael B. Jordan as an actor, to me, has gotten better as time has passed. I mean, I didn't really, when I first heard of Michael B. Jordan, I heard of him, when Chronicle came out, and after, and then, Creed comes out, and then, he becomes a great actor. It wasn't until, I've always respected him as an actor. That's never been, I've never thought he was a bad actor. It wasn't until this, Sinners, where I really was like, holy shit, this dude is, he actually is, he's really coming to, he has become, and this is kind of a crazy, comparison, but I would say that he's become, this modern day Denzel Washington when it comes to, his acting ability and his the way that just the way that the camera I don't really know how to describe it. It's just that it factor that Denzel had whenever he was on camera, Michael B. Jordan has it. And in the movie, yes, Timothy Chalamet is an amazing actor. I am not taking anything away from Timothy Chalamet. But when it comes to acting, I don't think people understand how hard it is to play. Playing one character is hard enough because you have to really become said person. Playing two people is one of the most impossible things to do because not everyone is capable of doing that. Hell, Denzel Washington is one of the best actors of all time, and that motherfucker can't even do a proper British accent. So playing two people at the same time is one of the hardest things to do. And what makes it so great is because they were very distinct. They had two different personalities. They never made you. The movie never made you feel like you were watching the same person. It made you feel like these are two completely different people. It makes you forget that it's played by one guy. And I just feel like that deserves to be rewarded. Michael B. Jordan gave his all for this role. And yes, the SAG Awards thing, unfortunately, that has happened. And I hate that it's gonna probably, give him a boost because I don't really want that for him. I don't want people to then hold that against him and be like, oh, you only won out of sympathy because of what happened at the SAG Awards. If that's the case, then so freaking be it, because I do want Michael B. Jordan to win. He was the best actor out of anybody that I've seen this year. And I mean, Timothy Chalamet, yes, he's 30 years old. He's young. He's gonna have way more roles.
Exactly.
Michael B. Jordan, if they want to give it to someone because of the fact that like he's been in the game, they're like if they want to use all that bullshit excuses, then they need to be consistent because Michael B. Jordan has been in the game for a long time, and this is one of the very few times where his acting should be recognized as one of the best performances of this decade. Point blank, period. So yeah, Michael B. Jordan is my pick.
I gotta say, I don't agree.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
By the way,
I don't think he's old enough to be another Leo yet.
I mean, he's only been nominated twice.
Okay.
I mean,
So before we move on, I also want to make by the way, Jay, I just want to make a quick correction real quick. It wasn't the SAG Awards, it was the BAFTAs.
Oh,
that
sorry,
you're
the BIFTA.
thinking of.
Yeah, my fault. The BIFTA.
You know.
Yeah. Sorry.
And by the way, the BAFTAs, the British version of the Oscars.
Yeah.
And by the way, while we're on this topic, I should have mentioned this when we were doing the animated feature. Fuck you, BAFTAs, for saying that K-pop Demon Hunters was ineligible for a nomination. Fuck you.
Why were they ineligible?
Because it was a straight to streaming movie. It
get the
put
all
into
right,
theaters.
All right, man. Get out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah, but moving on. Next one is Best Actress.
All right. I got it. Yep, Best Actress. So the nominees are as follows. They are Jessie Buckley, Hamnet; Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You; Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue; Renée Renzi, Sentimental Value; and Emma Stone for Begonia. And honestly, this is an easy one. Jessie Buckley for Hamnet for both. Easy.
Yeah. Agreed. Same here.
agreed.
Devin.
I wanted to go to Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, but I think they might give it to Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I said I agree with you two. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna go to Jessie Buckley, and I don't know if I'd watch. I didn't see her, but like, I'm a point whore. I'm just gonna vote her for both. So I don't really have like a
okay.
hat in the race for Best Actress. So fuck it, her twice.
Hey, Austin.
Okay,
Oh, there
and
you go.
just back in time.
Austin
Yeah.
had a very interesting pick here. I want to hear Austin's pick for both.
Okay, so hear me out on this one. So like John, I don't really have a whole I don't really have a whole lot to invest in here. So I just said fuck it. I'm just gonna go with this one because it sounded interesting, and also I don't know, man. Like it just I don't know. I went with Renée Renzi for Sentimental Value because Sentimental Value, I don't know, it's got so many. Again, I went with the statistics here because I mean it's being nominated for fucking gajillion awards here. Like it's gonna win a couple at least. So I mean, and fuck it, I need points, damn it. So there you go.
Nominating the least likely winner because you need points is crazy, man.
What can I say? I respect an underdog story.
I mean, again, like there's a difference between an underdog story and just voting for one just out of because you want points.
Yeah, exactly.
Both can be true, man. Both can be true.
But I mean, even if she does, you're not going to get more points. Just even if she does, because I mean, So.
But yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so this one, this one was an obvious one, and we pretty much we pulled up Joey's, right?
I think so. He said Jessie Buckley for both.
Okay. So now we're at the final category, guys. So we are at the big one.
That's what she said.
Best Picture. So, and the nominees for Best Picture are as follows: Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Bow After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. You guys already know that my third favorite film of all time is Sentimental Value. I just love that movie, so that's going to be my personal pick. However, it's highly unlikely it will ever happen. So I'm going to end up saying that One After Another is going to get this one. Because, I mean, come on. It's gotten Best Picture for every other award. So, of course, it's going to get the top dog. And, I mean, I guess you can make the, before I let Mark go next, you can make the argument about Sinners. And I wouldn't be upset if Sinners won. Because, yes, it did get the most nominations. It got 16 nominations, which is the most nominations any movie has gotten during the Oscars. But keep in mind on this, La La Land got 14 nominations, and even though it got a lot of nominations, it still lost the biggest award. You know? That's honestly, because honestly, it's a very, 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 very close call between Sinners and One Battle After Another. And what I mean by that, I mean like two runners in a marathon dashing to the finish line. You know, like one will only win by a hair. And so it's a very close call. And I wouldn't be upset if Sinners won, but I feel like that's going to have to deal with second place, because I think One Battle After Another is going to end up getting this one. So
yeah, and I agree. I mean, Joey agrees with you, by the way, on both. You want Sentimental Value to win.
Yeah, exactly.
I want Sinners to win, but I think it's going to be OBA. And I will say, Sinners did win at SAG, right, for Best Picture, and it's odds seem to have slipped up slightly. I mean,
there was no Best Picture category at SAG.
Oh, okay. All right. They won something recently. And it's
I'm pretty sure it was
BAFTAs.
BAFTAs.
Yeah, you're right.
It won Best Picture for BAFTA. It won Best Picture for Critics' Choice. It won Best for the DGA, the DGA, PGA.
Pretty much everything except Golden Globes.
Hamnet won. Talking about Sinners.
Sinners.
Well, no, Golden, or no, I mean the Golden Globes. Golden Globe actually did win One Battle After Another. That and Hamnet.
No, that went to Hamnet for Best Drama. That was Hamnet.
No, for best like musical or comedy.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I'm
not joking about that.
Categorize it as a comedy, but okay. But hey, neither is The Martian. So look how that turned out.
Yeah. But anyway, I mean, I would like, and Sinners seems to have, odds seem to have improved just a slight little bit, but I mean, the overwhelming favorite is still One Battle After Another. It's probably going to be One Battle After Another. I mean, it's possible. I've seen a couple of experts say, hey, I think Sinners could pull off an upset. I think it's possible we might see an upset. And I would love to see it, but I mean, it's going to be One Battle After Another. And I won't be upset at that, because obviously it was one of my favorites of the year, so I mean, can't handle it. So, Devin?
I mean, Sinners was my favorite movie of last year.
Boom.
Obviously, I want that one to win, but I agree with Mark. They're going to give it to One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
Because with Sinners, the reason I wanted to win and the reason I think they're not going to pick it is because we all know how the Oscars feel about horror.
Yeah.
But Sinners is more than just a horror movie. It blended all of these genres together seamlessly. It's more than that. But I think since One Battle After Another is the popular pick, that's the one they're going to end up going with. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love One Battle After Another. I do.
I do too. Yeah. Yeah.
But Sinners is a whole other level.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think One Battle After Another will go down as a great film, but just another PTA film, whereas Sinners will go down as a goddamn masterpiece. I'm serious. I mean, I really think that's going to go down.
But I'm going to say my piece after Austin says his. So
go ahead, Austin. Hey, Jay, did you want to say anything first? I think
I mean, Sinners, I don't think I've seen a movie Now, granted, I didn't really watch so many movies last year because of just a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. But the one movie that I really was like excited to see in theaters was Sinners, and watching it was amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like when it comes to a movie that really made a stamp in pop culture, that matters. I mean, yeah, you have, one battle after another, but like, does it really have like staying power in pop culture? No,
Yeah.
not
Exactly.
in my opinion.
Agreed.
I don't really hear a lot of people talking about one battle after another, only because if Paul Thomas Anderson wasn't attached to this movie, it wouldn't be getting this much coverage. But because it's Paul Thomas Anderson, because he's made movies like There Will Be Blood and Licorice Pizza and all these other movies, it's because I feel like he really gives this movie a lot of staying power. But when it comes to Sinners, take Ryan Coogler away, you still have an amazing film with amazing actors who did an amazing job as well. I said amazing like 3 freaking times, Jesus Christ. But I just feel like this movie is going to be remembered 10 years from now as one of the best films to have ever come out from this decade. And yes, it's horror. The essential is horror and everything, but it also blends stuff when it comes to religion. It also blends, to being a period piece and music and all this other stuff. And by the way, the people out there who want to say, "Oh, it's just a ripoff of Dust," shut the fuck up.
Thank you. Fucking my God, that's the dumbest criticism.
If y'all are gonna sit here, right? If y'all gonna sit here and use that argument, then don't even say anything about Avatar, because Avatar is just dancing with wolves and Pocahontas with blue people. There are so many movies that you can use that argument for, but you don't want to do it because you don't want to, because it doesn't live, because it doesn't.
Oh, Hoppers is just Avatar. No, it's not. Shut up.
No, it's not.
It's
well,
not.
I haven't seen Hoppers, but anyways,
most of us have seen it and can say no, it's not just discount Avatar.
Okay.
Thank fucking God. But
a lot of movies take inspiration from other movies, and you never bring it up for that.
Exactly.
You want to bring it up for Sinners for obvious reasons that I won't freaking acknowledge. Because
Besides, speaking of which, I know that Quentin Tarantino didn't make that movie, even though he wrote it. But Quentin Tarantino was always ripping off other shit. That's his whole thing, is ripping off other shit. That's what he fucking does.
yeah, which is funny because then he like goes on and on about how people shouldn't rip off stuff. It's like, go fuck yourself. That's what your entire
Seriously,
career
what the
is built
fuck?
on.
Real.
yeah, like let's just honestly, for the people out there who are hating on this movie, just look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. You're hating because it's the coolest thing to do, and you might be a little, I'm not even gonna go there, but there is a reason why this movie has its naysayers, because they're uncomfortable. They don't want to accept the fact that this movie does things that people actually need to understand and realize that happen in our society. And Sinners is a movie that I want to win, because not only do I want these naysayers to shut up, I want my people to have a win. When was the last time that we had a freaking black director have a black movie that won a goddamn Best Picture Oscar nomination?
You know what? It was
Never.
12. It was a slave movie, of course.
Exactly.
And it's a great movie. It's one of my
Exactly.
favorites. It's a great movie. The hard as fuck to watch, and it should be. But I mean, it's a great movie.
But
it's
remember,
really
Stephen McQueen didn't win director for that. I'm pretty sure somebody else won, because I was reading up on this. I think it was Ryan Coogler would be the first black director to win Best Director if he
which is
were
really
to win.
fucked up. Yeah.
Like
Only 6 others have been nominated.
Yeah. Sorry.
McQueen was Lee Daniels for Precious, John Singleton for Boys in the Hood, and a couple others, but
Spike Lee.
yeah, not a lot.
You literally just named a lot of movies
what's her name? Who directed Selma? Wasn't she nominated?
What was it?
What's her name? Who directed Selma? I forget her name.
Ava DuVernay? No, I don't think she might have been nominated, but I'm not sure.
And with that, you just named a bunch of movies that basically have to deal with black struggle. Every time there's a movie that's nominated when it comes to black people, it has to either deal with slavery, black people being depicted as bad guys, or during the civil rights movement. Well, now, yes, Sinners is.
Sinners does have the KKK in it, but
she was nominated for
Best Director for
that's not the main
Okay, so that
plot
was
of the
another
movie. That's not like yes, it talks about it and it, it does.
It's like a
about it.
subplot at most.
It's a subplot, but it's not the main thing. And I really, really, really want this movie to win because I am tired. I am tired of whenever a movie that has to do with us gets nominated, it always has to be when we're struggling. Not when we're going.
It's so funny you say that, Jay, because I talked with my dad this, like, he gave his ranking for his best picture because he doesn't see every nomination, but he just sees the best picture nominations. He sees the 10 movies. That's it. Because I was talking with him about Sinners. He's like, and he was saying, like, yeah, I would have liked the movie without the vampires. Like, he's like, if it was like a movie about like two black guys struggling about opening a juke joint in the South with the KKK, I'm like, oh, so if it was every other black period piece Academy Oscar bait movie. So that's what you're saying. As a white guy, that's what you're saying is like if it was like every other black movie, it would have been a better movie. But the fact that it has like it does something interesting and unique and isn't just like the black struggle.
Even honestly,
it,
even in the heat of the night had to do that. I mean, had to do some of that. I mean, a great movie as it is. It is a great movie.
Yeah, I'm not saying these movies are bad. It's just like
no, you're
black
right.
people are more than just the struggle.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
The last time we had a black led movie nominated where we were kings and queens was literally Black Panther.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why, honestly, this is why one of the reasons I thought it was such a great movie because I teach in a predominantly black school that's like 95% black. My students were so fucking excited about that shit. That meant so much. I saw how much it meant to them to have an actual black hero, not to have somebody, a slave or some shit.
Getting whipped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Getting raped.
Actual
Getting
hero,
beat up.
Okay. Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
But I think Austin
anyway.
is that, so.
Sorry, Austin. You go
next. No, it's all right. It's all right. I was actually
now we're getting into racial shit. Fuck.
No, I was being I feel like I was being educated.
Yeah, so sorry about
Get
that.
educated.
You're good. You're good.
You're
so
good, enjoy having you.
All right, so hear me out on this one, guys. I may be on an island for this one. Now, first of all, personally, okay, hear me out. Personally, if it was up to me, what should have been nominated for Best Picture was Minecraft, War of the Worlds, and as a last-minute pick, Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
It's you!
Unfortunately, none of those were nominated. So I think the Oscars was fucking rigged. I'm sorry. I think it was rigged. I think the voting was bullshit. And quite frankly, no one deserves any fun. And no one deserves
How could you, Austin? How could you?
I know, man. I know. I'm sorry I have to speak the truth. I just have to speak the truth on this one.
Speak truth.
Speak your truth.
Right.
I will speak my truth because that's all I can ever do. And I hope that next year the Oscars actually get a fucking clue and nominate Cat in the fucking Hat for Best Animated Feature. Just because
that would make it the best day ever.
So you know what? So you fucking know what, Oscars? I'm fucking banking on this shit. Anywho, realistically, okay, I want fucking Sinners to win because Sinners was fucking awesome. Okay, we can all agree on this panel that Sinners was the GOAT, okay? Michael B. Jordan wasn't playing a Michael B. Jordan role, so that was +1. +2, Haley Steinfeld made me feel things that I never felt before. So therefore, that's number 2. Number 3, it looked great. Number 4, the music was great. And number 5, it's just a great fucking movie, okay? So you know what? To all the fucking people out there that are hating on this, fuck you. However, how fucking ever, though, as much as I want Sinners to win, unfortunately, the Oscars are going to do exactly what WB does to me every fucking time is they fuck me. Every single time they fuck me for every stupid thing they do, which means one battle after another is going to fucking win because quite fucking frankly, we can't have fun in our lives because one battle after another is going to win fucking everything because of course it does.
Austin, Sinners is also a WB.
Yeah, I want to say, like, isn't Sinners also
Sinners is also a WB.
Well, you know
Either
what?
way, WB wins. So, well,
you know
they go to
what?
Paramount, then they lose, but that's beside
You know
the point.
what? It doesn't feel like a WB movie. Why? Because Sinners was actually very good. But other than that,
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry. One battle. I don't even think I'm going to be able to finish this movie.
no, all right, listen. Here, all right. One battle after another. I watched the first 30 minutes. I'm like, wow, this is really slow. I don't understand what's going on. I'm just gonna take a break, and I'm just gonna maybe I'll watch tomorrow. I haven't even touched it. Every time I'm gonna think of one battle after another, I would just feel fucking sick because every time I'm gonna think, all I'm gonna think of is, wow, one battle after another is gonna win a bunch of fucking Oscars, and I'm gonna be like, wow, all right, well, fuck me, I guess.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of Haley Steinfeld, I don't know how in the fuck she didn't get nominated for Best Supporting Actress, because my God, I mean,
Hey, Miles Canton get nominated.
I was not surprised to learn after watching that film that she was part black.
There were a lot of
Yes.
actors that got snubbed. A lot of
Yeah.
people thought Paul
Oh, yeah.
Mescal was snubbed for Hamnet.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people
Paul-
thought Jessica
yeah, Paul
Clemens was
Mescal.
snubbed for
Oh,
Begonia.
that was nuts.
Miles
And
Canton was
Steinfeld,
snubbed.
A lot of people.
Wait,
Donnie
wait,
Cates,
wait,
as you said.
Devin,
But just
you-
saying,
wait.
I'm gonna be like going back
Yeah.
to Haley Steinfeld. I mean, when that scene in the club where the cousin tells them, "I'm with the twins," she's like, "The
Boy,
twins."
you get the fuck up.
Boy, if you get the fuck out my face. I'm like, "Oh my
That's
God."
that's
That's a
Hailey
black
Steinfeld's
woman,
like
I'm telling
1/8
you. I'm
blackness
telling you,
coming
that's-
in and just being
I'm
like,
I'm like, she got to have some black in her. She got
No,
to
she
have
does.
some black.
Miles
She does.
Canton was
I'm pretty
snubbed?
sure a grandmother has.
Yeah, she
like,
wins.
was,
He didn't
she
get
has a little
nominated.
bit in there.
So, wait, so you're telling me that, to me, actually, in my opinion, I think he had the best performance in the movie. How the hell does he not? That, you know what? Okay.
Who's that?
You know, it
Alright.
just doesn't make any sense. But
Anyway,
unfortunately, that's just me.
Miles
my
Canton didn't get nominated.
I still got mine.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
John,
just say
go
mine.
ahead.
I want
Yeah, John's got
Frankenstein
to
to
do
win,
his.
yeah.
but I think it's one battle after another. I'm kind of with everybody else. It's gonna be one battle after another. But I will say this: it is close, as Mark was saying. There could be a bit of an. I mean, wouldn't be that much. Like a true upset would be if like fucking Train Dreams won. That would be an
Yeah.
upset.
Yeah.
But like it's very close in terms of like Sinners and one battle after another. Because it's just like if Sinners wins, it's like okay, it's maybe a little surprising, but it could. And I could also see this happening. I could see like going down the line. Like I do still think one battle after another is gonna get it. But I could also see happening Paul Thomas Anderson winning director, but Sinners winning picture. Like,
see
you know,
that.
to kind of get their cake and eat it too. Okay, we'll give a pity Oscar to Paul Thomas Anderson, but hey guys, we're not racist. See, we got Sinners as best picture.
Nah,
So-
I want to go for the throat. I want to go. I want these people to leave with nothing.
But I think that's the close. I don't think Ryan Coogler is gonna get it, but Sinners is a little bit more likely than Ryan Coogler to get best picture and have Paul Thomas Anderson win for director.
Yeah.
However, I will say this in regards to one battle after another versus Sinners, and ignoring the quality, well, kind of ignoring the quality of one battle after another, and my personal bias towards it. I will say this: one battle after another is a timely movie. It's gonna, you know, I think for me personally, it's a right place, right time kind of movie. That's why it's gonna win everything. However, this is 100% like when 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 100 years, if we still have, you know, functioning society,
Probably not.
200 years. If we are still here down that line and movies are still a thing, we are still here as like a functioning society.
Probably not.
If you go back and you go back to 2025, nobody's going to fucking remember one battle after another.
Yep.
Everybody is going to remember Sinners. So win or lose best picture, Sinners in the history books will be the winner. Because
Yep.
everybody is going to remember Sinners. Nobody's going to fucking remember one battle after another 5 years from now.
Can
I'm
you
gonna
even
say that
name
right
like?
fucking now.
Can you even
This
like?
this
is
is
there even,
100% going to be a How Green Was My Valley versus Citizen Kane situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking remembers How Green Was My Valley.
Thank
Everybody fucking remembers Citizen Kane.
Was
Now,
there
whether
even-
or not people agree it's the greatest film of all time, that's a whole nother discussion.
Thank you.
I'm just saying.
How
what
great is My Valley?
categorized by many? Shut up, Devin. What is categorized as many film scholars, film directors, film fans?
Mhm.
Is Citizen Kane is the remembered movie and the one that is considered the
Exactly.
greatest movie of all time.
And it's
In
a great
terms of
movie.
that,
I mean, how great was my Valley?
Sinners,
Yeah.
that is going to be a generational movie
Thank
that will be remembered.
Exactly. I've been saying the same thing.
Like,
For
let me-
decades.
Let me ask this: Is there even
100%.
Does One Battle After Another even have like a quotable line?
It's a great movie to me. I mean, look, Teyana Taylor is fucking amazing in that movie, and because I mean, she's great in
I
that
thought
movie.
Chase
Sean
Infinity
Penn
was
is.
bad. That's another one.
Leonardo
Chase
DiCaprio
Infinity
is-
was too.
Leonardo
Tuck is a great
DiCaprio
villain.
great to
Exactly.
me. He's playing this inept revolutionary, the most inept revolutionary. Oh, he's the Dudley Do-Right of revolutionaries. You know, I mean, he can't do a fucking thing right, but I mean, he's just this like lovable father character, you know, trying to save his daughter, you know, and his. So I mean, he doesn't even realize that's not his daughter, but I mean, difference between the father and a dad and a father. So that's not
Right.
really a spoiler either. I believe.
Yeah.
All right.
That's but that's just
awesome.
my opinion. Like in terms of
Okay.
no matter at the end of the day, just be peace with the fact with how much we all love Sinners and we
Yeah.
all how much we want that to win.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna say this, maybe to be the hopeful guy in the room. Sinners is gonna be the winner no matter what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sinners is
It
gonna
will
be fucking
be.
remembered for
I think
generations.
you could.
Well,
get-
I don't think One Battle
It
After
will
Another
be.
is gonna be as remembered. It's
I
gonna be
do
like
think,
Cavalcade.
I don't
versus
think
yeah.
that it's going to
But
win
do you-
everything. I will say one thing, John. I don't think it's going to win everything. I do think it'll be seen as one
No.
about be seen as the big winner. I'm predicting basically. I'm saying 5 Oscars for One Battle After Another and 4 for Sinners. So I mean, neck and neck right there. You
No,
know?
we'll have to see. Like I said, this is a close race. It's like I said,
Yeah.
it's literally like watching a marathon, and then you're watching like someone across the finish line, and it's like 2 runners like just going
Well,
head to
that's
head
another
with
one.
each other. You know?
Oh, that was
It's
only because Harvey Weinstein was a fucking sack of shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
that's
I think
beside-
exactly.
Okay, but anyway, we might as well go ahead and. Also, by the way, one more thing before I close out Best Picture. So, you want to know another reason why I would love for Sentimental Value to win? So I can hear stories from John about his dad raging. That would be hilarious. That would be
funny.
so hilarious.
I'll let you know, but I don't think that's gonna win. Sorry,
Yeah,
Rob.
Oh, it's not going to win, no. But I'm saying it's a funny image. I'm saying it's
Yeah,
a funny
I guess
image.
I guess it's it'll be funny. But
He's right about this because even though I know Shakespeare in Love has its defenders, but I mean I am not one of them because I did not enjoy that film.
Yeah.
Jesus.
What
I
did
didn't,
it
I
go
didn't
for
care for
again?
that one either.
Oh my god.
What was,
All
what was
right.
the movie that was snubbed that everyone thought should have won?
A lot of them.
The one that was there was a
Saving Private Ryan. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
Saving Private Ryan. Yeah.
But I mean, I personally think I don't think it's a
Yeah.
terrible movie. I just think it's kind of
Alright, but
overrated.
anyway.
If we're talking about 1994, Shawshank should have won that year.
Yeah,
Like Forrest
sure.
Gump is a good movie. Shawshank is like one of the greatest of all time. Like that's
Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Shawshank didn't win. Still remembers like by many as the greatest.
All
of
right.
Some greatest of all time.
So we might as well go ahead and wrap it up because we got plenty of time to talk about more Oscar stuff tomorrow night when we do
Yes.
our annual watch party.
Yeah.
And that's going to be hosted by Devin all the way at the end. So stay tuned tomorrow where we will do our Oscar watch party. And then, you know what, we might as well go ahead and announce the next reviews for next weekend because I don't know if we'll be able to get to that after the watch party. So next weekend we've got we got 2 movies we're going to be doing. We're not doing it's not a double feature, but we do like one Saturday and then one Sunday. We're going to be reviewing Project Hail Mary on Saturday. I forgot who's hosting that one.
me.
I think it's okay, John.
Me.
Okay.
I can't wait. Jazz hands.
All right, and then next Sunday, and then a week from this coming up Sunday, that Sunday, it will be our review of Pixar's Hoppers.
We don't know if we're ever
Yes,
doing The
I know
Bride.
it's 2. I know it will
Sorry.
be like 2 weeks late. I know it's like 2 weeks late, but you know what? I really wanted to talk about this movie so much,
Yeah.
and now
I
that we
would
got enough
rather.
people seeing it, we could pretty much be able to do it.
I don't know if we're ever gonna get to The Bride, but like maybe I don't know.
Look, shameless
I
plug
said-
here. I did a review.
Yeah,
I did a review
so
of
the
it on my
reason-
channel. Just watch
the
that.
reason- All right. Well, hold on. So for The Bride, that's honestly going to be on hold for a while because we don't know when Rome is able to do it. So, because I know he wasn't able to do it last week, and because he wasn't able to see the movie in time, so maybe it'll be done during the weekday. We don't know. So that's just the update for The Bride. So, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow night when we do our watch party. So,
Yeah.
until then, take it easy.
Peace out.
Peace.
Once again, we have brought light into the world. You're welcome.